Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of the AFC North Room, where we, as obvious Steelers fans, will be live streaming and reacting to AFC North rivals games, which starts tonight as the Baltimore Ravens head to Arizona in the second preseason game for each team here, man. This is something we actually wanted to add to the channel. This is something we actually asked you guys in the community tab. Do you guys want to see us live stream the AFC North's team's games? And you guys said yes. The majority of you actually said yes. Some of you guys actually said the more Twins content, the better. So we're like, absolutely.
Yeah, why the hell not? And here we are, live streaming the Ravens and Cardinals Week 2 preseason game. I am definitely looking forward to see, who we're going to be scoping out when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens.
Right. Now, this is a preseason game, so, this is more so like a test run for the AFC North War Room to see how everything goes, because the plan is not entirely every week, because most of the time, our games are the same time as the other AFC North rivals games. So we're not going to be able to do this War Room thing every week, but more so when it fits the schedule with our schedule and the Steelers' schedule.
Yep.
With where they play. So let's say the Ravens or the Browns or the Bengals play Thursday night, Sunday night, or right after our game. The plan is to do a live stream reacting to that, especially when the regular season hits, because that's going to be when it matters the most. And it's going to be even greater when we actually face a rival, man, because that's going to be truly a collision there. But this is something we wanted to add, something you guys actually voted for, so I'm glad we're here to do it, man. And try to test things out, do it with a preseason game, so why not, man? Why the hell not? Last night, man, was a incredible, successful stream that we did. We were joined, co-hosted by Cold Steel. Shout out to him, man. I think the peak we hit was over 800, man. That's incredible. I'm not expecting those numbers tonight because it's not a Steelers game. And it's Sunday, it's late, and it's a preseason game, so I'm not anticipating similar numbers. But the fact that you guys showed up and most of you guys subscribed and hit the like button is incredibly appreciated.
Yeah, you guys came up big. You blew all of our expectations out of the water. And you guys came up big. You guys were great last night. And we cannot thank you guys enough.
And huge shout out to the moderators in the chat for keeping the chat clean, because there was a lot of nasty stuff in the chat. And you're going to expect that, every stream. That's going to happen. That's inevitable. But we're going to try to blind that out and let you moderators do your work. Cause
as always, the moderators are clutch.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what's going on in the chat, man. We still got 10 minutes to kick off here. We're actually watching the Bengals and Giants game right now, and pretty much helping pass time as we wait for the Ravens and Cardinals game. But let's see what's going on in the chat. Danielle says, go Cardinals. Yeah, at this point, go Cardinals. In fact, I believe the Ravens have won, 21 straight preseason games. It's a record.
Yeah, that is, they surpassed a long record. An ancient record since the Vince Lombardi days.
The Packers. I don't know. Is that a real achievement?
It's in the record books. I guess,
man.
Props to the Ravens. I'll give them that. It don't matter. Winning preseason games doesn't really matter, but
yeah, it's more so about the obvious. It's Ain't Too Cool says, old intro. Yeah, we did the old intro tonight because, we're gonna save the Pittsburgh, kind of videos that we did and all that for the Steelers games and when it matters the most. So we do want to come up with a little intro here for the War Room thing to make it, more like a wartime type thing, like a rivalry, like it's really intense. We're trying to, this is why we're also testing out for the preseason here, to check out, see how it goes, how successful it becomes, man, because we want to do this throughout the year. So definitely get more on the channel for sure and keep it along the path of Steelers still. So, and that's why we're doing the War Room thing. Justin says hi. What's up, Justin?
What's up, man?
Family Areola says yes. Yes. Like Dylan O'Brien says. Yes. Jacob Frederick says, yo, what's up, Jacob? What record will the Steelers finish with? Asked Areola. See, man, after seeing the O-line, I don't know, man. I'm still gonna say confidently 10-7.
Yeah, same here.
I could see maybe a 9-8.
Maybe. It's really going to depend on, like you said, the O-line. Obviously, the quarterback play, whoever's a starter, or just whatever happens with the quarterback situation throughout the season.
Right.
It's going to be an exciting season because me and Dan, we're keeping our expectations at a very, very low minimum. And because we don't know what to expect coming into the season.
It's not that we have low expectations for the team. It's just we actually don't know what's going to happen. So keeping it bare, keeping it very, very mid, honestly, in terms of going into the season, because I'm just going to enjoy the ride. That's pretty much there.
Yep.
Jacob asked, why didn't Najee play yesterday because they're trying to keep him out till either the regular season or at least up until next Sunday.
Right.
I think Najee even said he's probably going to play the third preseason game, which
that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Right. Let's see. See where we're at in the chat. Fiend says, "Sup, boys? Got my girlfriend anniversary ring. We have been dating almost 4 months. Congrats to you guys, man. That's awesome.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
4 months, the first 4 of many, hopefully. So good for you, man.
Good for you indeed, bro.
Yes, sir. Where are we at? I hope the Ravens lose because I want to use the Undertaker's streak-ended picture.
21-1. Yeah.
That would be incredible.
Come on, like you can't. I swear to God, they have to lose because if like that would be meant. It's like it would be meant to be if they were to lose tonight.
Right.
Can Colt McCoy get the job done for Arizona?
Hey. Not just Colt McCoy. Let's not forget Ravens legend, TikTok legend, Trace McSorley.
Yeah, can I forget about
Trace
him? That's
McSorley.
Right.
You know, who could forget about that?
What about the Raven killer, James Conner? Although he could see limited play time, could do something.
I don't know
early.
exactly what we're all going to see. That's why, like, when it comes to the regular season, obviously we're going to get all the starters full time, so that'll be more exciting. But it's preseason. You might as well consider this Sunday Night Football. It's not, like, actually labeled as Sunday Night Football, but it is to me. So why not? Jack Crick says, "What are your thoughts on the Pirates? Are there any thoughts to be had?"
I mean, they have flashes, but it's always bad for the Pirates.
I mean,
and the fact that they're bringing back the same guy that they've had for years. I mean,
hey, that dude that posed with the owner that said, "Sell the team."
Yeah.
That teenager that posed with Bob Nutting with the "Sell the Team" T-shirt. Huge prop to him because that's what needs to happen. Otherwise, the Pirates aren't going to succeed in anytime soon, honestly.
And even if they have that glimmer of hope with the players that they have had and have right now,
right?
They're just going to get rid of them. They always do.
Yeah, exactly.
They always do.
Kathleen Tucker says, "Hey, SteelTwins sending love from the Bahamas. Awesome, man.
Bahamas.
Shout out to you from the Bahamas. That's awesome." John says, "Do you think Steelers are going to make the playoffs this year?" Too early to tell. Way too early to tell.
It really is too early to tell. That 7th seed, though, is truly wide open as the AFC is more stacked than it probably has ever been.
Right.
So we'll see.
Still Dictate is in the chat. Says, "What's up? What's good, Dictate? How you doing, man?"
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
The new member of the STN Plus is in the building. Shout out to you, bro. "I think Steelers fans need to put more blame on the front office for failing to address the offensive line," says Nick. Absolutely.
And I see why you say that, and I don't entirely disagree.
In fact,
I disagree whatsoever.
In fact, let me see if I can get to it. Because we did put up a poll earlier this morning.
In the community tab.
Where it said, biggest disappointment of the O-line thus far. James Daniels, left guard battle. Dan Moore, or the front office not addressing it enough. Almost 400 votes, and 53% says front office not addressing it enough. And it's true. Because, let's talk about it a little bit. I mean, they brought back Moore, Green, who is atrocious. Jesus, God, is he atrocious. And Chucks. Chucks isn't too bad, but they only added 2 new faces.
Mason Cole and James Daniels.
Who are, at this moment, average free agent pickups. And
I would say Cole is the average part of that description right there.
Yeah, because
James, I don't know what's going on with James Daniels. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the coaching or if he just got to get used to being with a new team or being around a new environment.
Right.
But James Daniels has looked so lackluster right now.
Yeah, like he's a guy that I don't think any of us were looking to be an issue this year.
And he's being paid $26 million.
Yeah.
$26 million. Like, he better step it up, and I hope to God he does.
I'm still going to give this line time because it's still very young, and it does have a new position coach. But Kendrick Green he should not be playing no more. I'm just, no. Every time he's on the field, he gets pushed back. He doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, you might as well not even block at this point, bro. Honestly, it's not like he is blocking. It's like you might as well not even have a left guard out there if you're going to put Kendrick Green out there. What's the fucking difference?
And I know he was a 3rd-round pick last year, and
I don't give a damn.
That alone, that's probably what's going to save him a roster spot.
Nah.
But the way he's been playing, I don't think he should make the roster. I'm being completely honest.
I agree, but he definitely shouldn't be starting. Kevin Dotson should be the starter at this point. I mean, come on. At least he's an actual natural offensive lineman. Let's see. Ravens Pro says, "Let's go Ravens," with 2 sunglasses emojis and 200 emojis. Hey, man, I don't know. We'll see. Still Kenneth says, would you guys trade for a linebacker or O-line help? I would go get O-line and get Hightower. He's still free agent. I agree with that. I would definitely trade for an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
We have to. I mean, I understand the Steelers probably aren't going to do that, and they'll probably stick with who they have right now. But if it comes down to it where you have to get an upgrade, make an upgrade.
I mean,
for the love of God. That's another reason why I'm.
I think
and this will be a discussion for the upcoming week's content.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off either. I don't think Pickett should start yet, and it's not because Pickett's not ready. Pickett yesterday was the best quarterback. He's probably the best quarterback all preseason.
Yeah.
What he did with the ones versus the Jags ones was impressive, and how many snaps he got. Great.
And limited time.
But I'm not trying to kill the long-term franchise so soon. And I'm not saying put Mitch out there so he can die too. No, I don't want that. But long-term, Kenny's the guy.
Yes, he is.
Mitch was the bridge.
And that's why we brought Mitch in, because he is the bridge.
Right. Again,
Kenny, yes, he's been performing great in preseason. There's no doubt about it. He's arguably the best quarterback.
Right.
But he's still a rookie, and he can still learn while sitting. I have no problem with us waiting. I have no problem being patient. There's no need to rush this guy.
There isn't. There's no rush.
There's no need to rush him. There's no need to start him immediately.
And this will be a discussion we have in a separate video for this upcoming week, because we're going to have at least 2 or 3 videos up before Sunday's Lions game.
Yeah.
Which will address specifically the offense. State of the Steelers is in the chat, man. How you doing, brother?
State of the Steelers. Shout out to you, man. How you doing?
Shout out to Daniel at State of the Steelers. How you doing, man? Let's see where we at. Ravens going to run the ball first quarter all the way to the fourth quarter. I mean, that's their bread and butter.
Yep.
They've always been a rushing team.
Especially when all the quarterbacks they got are scrambling quarterbacks.
Pretty much.
Literally all the quarterbacks they have right now are scrambling quarterbacks.
Right. But think of how many additions they're getting back at running back.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins, they got Gus Edwards coming back.
But this is another reason why we're also watching the Ravens game, is because the Ravens have been very injury-prone the last couple of years. Most of the depth has been had to play. So some of the depth we might see tonight might see most of the majority of the time, because the Ravens just have no luck with conditioning.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know what's up with their conditioning coach. I really don't, but if the Ravens want to stop getting injured every year, I think they would have to, for their sake, they have to evaluate the conditioning coach.
Yes. Let's see. Local band says Giants scored a touchdown and the Bengals' depth are struggling bad. What up, Steeler Nation? That's awesome.
Good to hear.
Go figure. Right as we turn the channel, we miss it. But that's awesome.
So be it. So be it.
Still Jackson's in the building. Says, what's up, boys? He also says Kendrick Green flat out sucks. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's that simple.
Again,
he sucks.
Again, he's playing so bad to a point I don't think he should make the roster. And if he doesn't, I mean, yeah, you got CJ Hasenauer.
And John LeGlue.
Or JC, I said CJ. JC Hasenauer, and you got John LeGlue, which is fine depth. Nothing too fancy, but it's fine depth. You got 2 capable guys in there.
Right.
But the concern about the left guard position is I do expect Dotson to be the starter.
Yeah.
But he's injury prone. At least I consider him injury prone, because every year he's played, the past 2 years, he's had season-ending injuries.
Yeah, that's the concern.
So if you were to get injured, do you rely on the backups, or do you trade for a guy?
I'd trade for a guy.
I think you may have to, especially if you were to get injured, especially early on.
I'll even toss this out here. Do you move Dan Moore to guard and get a tackle?
You could do that.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he's athletic enough to work that edge.
I don't know if they transition him before the start of the regular season, though.
Well, no. It wouldn't be before the start, and if they do, it'd be midway. They're not making...
But I don't know if they do that either.
Look, I don't think so either. But that's just a suggestion.
Well, I understand that, and that's a fine suggestion.
I don't even know if he has any experience at guard, but that's just, I'm going to throw that out there.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Either the offensive line's got to communicate better and just get better on the field in general, or the Steelers got to actually put a major priority on that situation, because it looks no different than last year.
Yesterday was worse. Yesterday was so bad. It was
compared to week 1 against Seattle, they actually looked pretty decent. Nothing fantastic, but they were decent.
Right.
They got worse. I don't know how you can get worse.
Yeah. Nick says, I like Najee and his personality, but come on, man. Pouncey had just retired, and Creed was in our laps. Well, Creed was there in the second round. 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 Creed was there in the
Yeah, we could have taken him in the second round. And listen, I love Pat. I really do.
I love Pat. He's going to be one of the best tight ends in a couple years. It might not even take that long. Honestly, that's how good Pat is.
And I don't hate that we went Pat over Creed because I love Pat. I think he's going to be a great tight end, if not ready for us.
But if you look at it now, Creed was the more ideal pick.
And you lost Pouncey due to retirement.
It was just smarter. And Cold Steel put it best last night when we talked about it briefly. He said center is more valuable than tight end.
And he's not wrong there.
Creed was there, man. Creed was there. It's honestly, when I look at that, it's like the new Dan Marino. Like, what if?
Damn.
That's the way I see it, man. Because Creed is arguably the best center in the league right now. I'm not even capping on that, man. As a Ravens fan, I think we can agree when it's Ravens versus Steelers, it's always an amazing game till the end. Always.
No doubt about it.
Always. It doesn't matter who's playing. It don't matter when the game is. It's always a watch. Best rivalry in football. Do you think we beat the Lions next Sunday, says Justin? Yes, I do. I think we go undefeated in the preseason. I'm actually put money on that game. Why not, right?
You're going to put money on a preseason game?
Yeah, I can win my money. I can double it. Think of it. I
don't know, man.
Think of it. I put 20 on there, and I win 20 back. I just won $20.
I'm not really looking forward to seeing if they win. I'm just look forward on
but
who
I'm trying
progresses and steps up.
Right, but I'm trying to get warmed up for my betting.
Warmed up.
I am, bro. I haven't bet. The last time.
No, you got to be careful with that.
The last time I bet was on an NBA game, which I won. But I stopped. I'm gonna stop
you
because
nearly got scared because Kevin Durant almost cost you how much?
I forget. It was like $80.
$80. $80.
Oh,
Devin
God.
had a heart attack over $80.
Yeah. All right. Devin M says, another Ravens fan here. Love SteelTwins. Thanks so much, guys. With a picket emoji because he's an STN. Wow, a Ravens fan is a member of the STN. That's amazing. Devin, shout out to you, bro.
Major shout out to
you. In fact, for any of you Ravens fans, or even if there's any Cardinals fans in the chat, what are you looking most forward to in this game? Give us a little indication of what we can look at from a commentary standpoint.
Is that Sean Payton?
That is Sean Payton.
That is Sean Payton.
That's
My
Sean
God.
Payton. That is Sean Payton. Are y'all doing live streams every game this season? If you're talking Steelers, that is the plan. And the AFC North War Room will just be whenever the schedule fits. For our schedule and the Steelers' schedule.
Yeah. That is the plan.
Corey says, I got tickets for the Steelers-Lions game. So you're going to the game next week at Heinz Field. Because just saying.
It's not.
It's not Aquashire. It's not Aquashore.
Aquafina.
Aqueduct. Aquaculture. Aqueduct. Whatever. How do you feel about Devin Bush after 2 weeks? He looked better than week 1. And I'm going to put it at that.
Basically, I mean...
You know one guy I'm really looking at, though, that's really growing on me? Mark Robinson.
Yep, number 93.
Very impressive.
For a running back turned linebacker, he's still a raw prospect, but he's a Brian Flores project.
Yes.
That's why we got him. And in some of the snaps that he's seen, he's looked pretty impressive on the defense on special teams, and he's a hard freaking hitter.
He plays like a Steeler linebacker. He plays like a linebacker more than Bush does.
He's not hesitant. He's not afraid to get physical.
He makes plays in the rushing game. Once he works on his coverage, he may be undersized. That's his only flaw if he develops into a nice piece, which I think he will. Under Flores, under our system, under our history at linebacker, I think he'll develop into a nice piece.
Yeah.
But whatever his ceiling is, his size is still going to limit him. But he'll be nice. I'm looking forward to see his continued development as the years go on.
For sure.
Let's see. Where are we at in the chat? Steelers versus Bengals week 1 is going to be a crazy game and stream. We can't wait. We cannot wait for week 1, man.
I cannot wait for week 1, man.
Yeah.
And that's actually where we're going to be releasing the first episode of the SteelTwins podcast, as we will preview the Bengals week 1 matchup.
And we're still trying to find a day of when that will be uploaded on pretty much every audio platform you can find it on.
Yep.
We're thinking like Thursday or Friday to give like the whole week to see any news and whatever and to include as much as we can to the podcast because it's pretty much going to be very similar to what we do here where we talk about the game. Only we're going to include more, pretty much the week's content, but more in-depth detail of what's been said throughout the week.
Yeah.
Such as injury reports and all that. So
exactly. So definitely stay tuned for that. The podcast is coming.
Yes.
Many people have wanted it, and you're going to get it. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. Who's playing worse, Kendrick Green or Bush, says the Fiend. Kendrick Green.
Kendrick Green.
Easily. He's like the worst player on the field anytime he's on there.
Kendrick Green, without question.
God.
Bush, I'll give him this. He looked decent, but he needs to show more of that.
Yeah. Sebastian says, I legit think Daniels looks worse than Green. No one looks worse than Green. He's our worst lineman. I'd say he's our worst lineman on... I wouldn't say as far as the roster, but he's bad.
Unless there's footage out there, to which I haven't seen yet, at least Daniels didn't get pancaked.
Yeah. How does an offensive lineman get pancaked? You're supposed to do the pancaking.
I don't get it.
That's just terrible to watch. There's Lamar Jackson. I don't think he's playing tonight.
No, he's not. I mean, why would he? Why would he? He's technically, I think, sitting. Now he's not sitting out. He's still participating, but obviously he wants a big freaking contract.
I think he's going to get extended before the season starts. I do believe that.
Yeah, I don't see Baltimore letting go of Lamar, and why would they?
Right.
Why would they?
Why am I betting on a preseason game? Why not, man? If I can double my money, screw it.
You better be careful.
I'll be careful. Ravens. Hey, football's my sport, man.
I understand that.
I won money.
But even football can be unpredictable at times.
You're right, but I won money in the playoffs before, all right? So.
That was fun, though. That was fun. Especially when Cold Steel won some money.
Yeah, that was for the AFC.
That was AFC divisional matchup between the Chiefs and Bills. That was wild.
Yeah, he had the game going in overtime, and that whole final 2 minutes, he was going nuts. He's like, yes, no, and then he was like, oh, God.
It was fun as hell.
He'll tell you the whole story if he's in the chat.
That was great.
Ravens Super Bowl, LOL. Ben had better stats than Lamar and Kyler, and they called Ben washed up. Yeah, you're right. At least last year, he definitely did. Man, I still don't understand Kyler Murray's contract. What the fuck has he done? Swear jar. What is Kyler Murray done? He led them to the playoffs one time, and last year it showed he wasn't ready for that spot, and they gave him 40-something million. Are they that desperate?
And plus, the past 2 years for Arizona, they look great to start the season for the first half of the season.
Yeah.
But toward the second half, I mean, they and it could be because of Cliff Kingsbury, because dating back to his Texas Tech days, I think that's where he came from college.
Right.
He's second half, he just messes up. He fucks up.
Yeah, he does. That's not a good recipe for the Cardinals overall when he got that mixture.
But I mean, they gave him the contract because they didn't waste, but they used another first-round pick on a quarterback when they already had one in Josh Rosen.
Yeah, which is still a very what-if story.
I mean, so...
Isn't he with the Browns now?
Yes, he's with the Browns. He's their third quarterback.
I didn't really catch much of the Browns game earlier.
Outside the Joshua Dobbs play.
Of course.
Josh Dobbs, man.
Hey, Josh Dobbs is still my guy. I still have a little, love there for Dobbs ever since his Tennessee days. Good for him, man. I actually think he should start. D Hunt 28 says Mark Robinson reminds me of Vince. I agree. Late round steal. I could see it.
I can see it being a similar story. I really could.
I could totally see it. What's going on with Calvin Austin? Ask Corey Flores. And Danielle says he is injured.
Yeah, I think it's an ankle injury he's dealing with at the moment.
I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping he plays next week.
I don't know.
Kickoff is coming up. We're gonna go to a commercial break because the NFL has to get their advertisement in. But soon the game will start, guys.
Soon the game will start. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kayvon Thibodeau is injured? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. How bad is it?
Wait, really?
Kayvon Thibodeau is injured. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Not good at all, man. That's not what the Giants need right now. Mad513 says, I won fancy Super Bowl off that last Najee breakaway versus Cleveland. Collected all that Monday. Yeah. Man, that was great. That was great. Local Bank says Cardinals went 5-0 and boom, went downhill. Went way downhill.
Yep.
Very down. Probably, honestly, I'd say they went downhill worse than we did in 2020 when we went 11-0. Well, I don't know if I can say that because we went 11-0.
I don't know if, and we went 1-4 the rest of the way. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. I mean, it's similar for both teams, Steelers and Cardinals. And both got blown out in the playoffs. I mean, yeah, we fought, but
Swear jar's filling, guys.
It was essentially a blowout. You give up 28 touchdowns in the first quarter. That's a blowout. I'm sorry.
That's a blowout. You might as well just throw in that forfeit. The 21 rules we used to have in Madden, man. And you exceeded that in the first quarter. Holy hell. Kyler, if you don't watch film, I'm going to take your Xbox. I did hear about that. Yeah. There was always like a clause where he had to watch film.
And then it got so much backlash when it was leaks, and they basically took it out. They had to take it out. So it's no longer in the so he doesn't have to anymore. I guess, right?
Why is there? I don't understand the backlash, but
well, it's because you're giving this quarterback this much money. He should already know, like, hey, you gotta watch the film,
Right.
You gotta put in the work.
You're right. Devin says, what you say about Kyler Murray, I've been saying about Deshaun Watson. Took the Texans to the playoffs once, then loses a massive lead to the Chiefs and gets injured the next year. Yeah, I see that. But Watson is a much better quarterback than Murray is. Like, he's a guy you actually, a few years ago, could have built your team around. Now, I don't know why you trade all that for someone that's out most of the year. Honestly, should be out all year.
He should be. He should have further discipline. In me and Dan's opinion.
Yeah, he should.
All those cases, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's rough.
And Browns ownerships, they're just still going to say 100% we still make the trade.
Yeah.
Like, bro, your dad.
Everything's just fishy, man.
It's just crazy because they're that desperate.
Like they say, everyone deserves a second chance and stuff. So you're pretty much admitting that
and backing up his actions.
I don't get it, bro.
It's like Rich Eisen said. They sold their soul to the devil for Deshaun Watson.
And they got T-shirts being sold outside the stadium that says
what was it? Give me a massage or something.
Something like that. Or where's my massage or something?
Yeah.
What a mess. What a mess.
Hey, they put themselves in that hole. All right.
Yeah, they did.
So
Chuck Rambo says players break signed contracts because they had a good season. Can you imagine if an owner did the same to a receiver if the receiver had a bad season? Players have too much control, way too much control. It's like every 2 months I hear, highest paid safety in the league. Now this guy's the highest paid safety. Now this guy's the highest paid safety. This guy's the highest paid receiver. This guy's the highest paid receiver. I've heard the highest paid at whatever position like 6 different times for each position this year.
Yeah.
That's like holy fucking shit. You're swear jar. You're messing the entire market up.
And expect that to happen.
It's not like the NFL is about to go extinct.
And expect that to happen for Lamar Jackson, maybe before the regular season. It's maybe like next offseason.
Like Minka Fitzpatrick's the highest paid safety in NFL history. Now Derwin James just got it. My God, man.
It's only going to get worse. That's the crazy part.
Well, I heard Devontae Adams is the highest paid receiver in NFL history. Then Tyreek Hill got it. What's Justin Jefferson going to get?
What is he going to get? Oh, my God.
All right, kickoff here. Justin Tucker's going to start the kickoff, and thus we can get this game underway, folks.
And the kick is underway. Here we go.
Caught in the end zone.
It's going to be returned. And he's taken down around the
15-yard line.
Yep.
And here come, I would imagine, will be Colt McCoy. No, Trace McSorley, the former Raven.
They're starting off the former Raven in here. Okay.
Trace McSorley. Oh, wow. The former Raven, Trace McSorley.
This is kind of interesting, but at the same time, what does Colt McCoy have to prove?
Yeah, 3 for 10, 90 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown being against us.
Yeah. Yeah.
When that game was on, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, it was that crazy, with the COVID going on and everything.
Yeah. Under center. Snap. Play action. McSorley motions to the right, throws it into the flat.
It's caught
By number 83.
Yeah, we got a list here because
I'm not completely...
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. I'm not completely understanding of the entire roster here. So excuse me when if I have to check the roster to see who 83 is. Who the hell is 83?
Dortch.
Greg Dortch.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
On the defense. So that will give Arizona... Oh, yeah. I mean, what the hell is he doing?
I mean, all I really saw was him gripping him.
What the hell is that?
Unless they didn't show the full thing and he pushed him down.
Brandon Steffens, I believe, with the penalty there, and that's going to push Arizona up the field. Up near the 40-yard line. Throw it on the dime. Wearing number 9. Although he's not wearing number 9 no more.
19.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it still counts. It still works, bro.
There's a rush by Eno Benjamin.
Seriously, though, Trace McSorley, man, as a quarterback, I don't know. Cliff Kingsbury, he's 24-1. He has a almost dead-on equal record.
Yep. All right, 2nd and 7. At the 40, the 40-yard line.
Snap. They go out of shotgun, and McSorley will just run it.
He goes to scramble, and he gets taken down.
See, what the fuck was that? What is he trying to do?
I don't know what he's trying to do
He's trying to do too much. That's what he's trying to do. And he's failing.
And I would believe that's a sack. I think I saw number 68 of the Ravens flexing.
Flexing? For what?
He took him down. And it was behind the line of scrimmage.
He barely touched him.
I'm gonna assume that's gonna be he's gonna be credited with the sack.
He took him down, but he barely touched him.
2-yard loss, 3rd and 9 coming up.
3rd and 9 coming up. You're right.
Snap. McSorley scrambles
to the right and throws it.
Oh,
on a dime indeed.
It's caught.
First down. Number 17, I believe that is Andy Isabella. What a good play.
Andy Isabella, the speedster himself. Look at that. Tracking down the football.
Throw it on a dime indeed.
Tracking
Look at
down
that.
the football, getting it down, possesses it, and stays in bounds.
Devin says, appreciate you guys casting these AFC North games. Feel free to get drunk if it helps. I ain't got none on me, but I can always run down. Out shotgun, they give it a draw, and that is a run. Is Eno Benjamin running the ball?
Yeah, he was earlier, and that was him right there.
Eno Benjamin.
Reminds me a lot of what's his name, Devin Singletary.
Really?
It's like a great value.
He's gonna have to be
a great value.
Well,
Devin Singletary.
He's really gonna have to step up because Connor's not gonna be that workhorse no more.
He's gonna have to.
Because they had what's his face from last year? Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, he went to the Dolphins. Although I think the Cardinals brought in another runner. I can't remember his name, though.
They give it back to Benjamin, who runs up north for a first down.
Yeah.
Cardinals going back up the field. That, my friends, is a first down. That's right. That's right. Oh, he was credited with a sack, says local bands. Good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so that's a sack, but T.J. Watt's... Okay.
Yeah.
T.J. Watt's...
I don't know.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
And they reviewed it. They didn't review it.
They didn't review a goddamn thing.
And Trace McSorley goes to throw.
Goes out of the backfield. Give it to Greg Dortch again. That'll get 5 yards. Right out of the backfield.
2nd down coming up.
GT Show says, fuck Baltimore. Swear jar. I'm serious, man.
You're going to have to get more.
I am. I'm going to keep this swear jar thing throughout the whole season, bro. And I'm going to be very curious to know how much fills by the end of the year. And, in fact...
by the end of the year, by
the end of the first game, as a matter of fact.
Probably.
But what I want to do is be able to keep track of how much I put in here. Like, I got to get, like, a notepad or something so I can, like, put the amount I put in.
Right.
And then just add it up at the end. Maybe we get a stream record. Snap. McSorley throws to the right side of the field. Oh, overthrows Dortch.
Really overthrows Dortch.
3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 6 coming up. Where are they at on the field? Are they, I think they're past midfield, but I don't know if they're in field goal range yet. I could be wrong. I wasn't really paying attention at where they were on the field. God, I ain't gonna lie. It feels weird watching a Ravens game, bro. It definitely feels weird.
Highlighting a coach.
Okay, they are in field goal range.
Yes, they are.
3rd and 6. Let's see if they can get a first down. If not, they'll just kick the field goal here. Out of the shotgun snap. McSorley jots back. Throws it. Oh, almost intercepted
right there.
I don't know what he was seeing. I don't know what happened there.
It was almost intercepted by number 18 of the Ravens. Who is that?
Number 18.
Defensive back.
Don't worry, we'll get back. And once the regular season hits.
Oh, that's Kyle Fuller.
That's Kyle Fuller. I forgot they got Kyle Fuller.
Kyle Fuller, wow.
Look at that secondary.
The former Bear and Bronco.
Ew.
I mean, he's not the... To me, I don't think he's the shutdown guy he once was, but he's still capable.
So, timeout. Would that push Marlon Humphrey to the slot?
Maybe,
54-yard attempt. The kick is up. Oh, wide right. Wide right.
No good. No good. Maybe Marcus Peters goes down there.
I could see that.
Or maybe Fuller goes to the slot himself. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Ravens are going to do.
That kick was wide right.
All I know is they got credible guys in the secondary.
Yeah, they do.
I'll give them that.
They have a stacked secondary when it's healthy.
And they added Kyle Hamilton in the draft.
Kyle Hamilton, man. And, of course, Amar Davis as well, I believe, was in the 4th round. Yeah, bro, he missed bad. Like, he had the distance, didn't have the accuracy, bro.
No, he did not. I could use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. So T.J. Watt did break the record and should have 23, says local bands. Absolutely. If they credited that Raven with a sack when, what's-his-face, McSorley stepped up in the pocket and got taken down behind the line of scrimmage, then Huntley, who muffed the snap, picked it back up and got tackled behind the line of scrimmage, that should be a fucking sack. That should have given him the record and swear jar. 1 coin. Told you guys I'm keeping it, man. Who knows? Maybe that might actually limit my cursing. Because, I mean, we still get comments saying how the foul language is a little unnecessary. And I understand. We're trying to be a little more professional, I suppose. But it's football, man. You know, it's going to happen. Howard Steinhand's looking for Pitts puke. He's looking... I had to stop myself. He's looking really good. You know what? I don't give a damn. He's looking damn fine, bro. Let me tell you that. I'll tell you what. Pickett looks like he's going to be a problem. That tiny hand shit, I don't think it's going to be a concern, bro. I really don't. What's going to be a concern for Ravens, though, is if they pay Lamar anywhere over 40, which, of course, they're going to have to, but...
And you know they will.
That's a trap contract.
You know they will.
That's going to be a trap contract. Danielle says TJ Jaws. That's still great, man.
TJ Jaws, man.
That play on K-Vaughn was dirty. I just saw it. Let's see. I'm going to go on Twitter, see if I can find it. All right, let's see. The initial optimism is he avoided a major injury. Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, good lord.
Number 81. What the fuck type of dirty bullshit was that? He intentionally targeted his fucking leg.
And it's
Almost,
what I'm saying, it seemed like something happened to him, and he kind of stopped, and the player still went after him.
He did. That's not a proper block. The Ravens hand it off, and they get maybe 3 yards up the field.
Now, I understand if you're just trying to make a block.
What was that?
Why that low of a block? Why that low of a block?
But he intentionally targeted his leg. Wow. That is some dirty bullshit.
What the hell, man?
Wow.
Tyler Huntley,
man. Swear jar. Man, I'm swearing more in this game than I am the Steelers games. How's that? How is that? Oh, I know why, because I'm actually watching the Ravens game.
well, they ran the ball, and it's a small gain right there. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down is coming up. Could just be a quick 3 and at.
Could be.
Yeah, was there a flag on that?
I don't know.
I doubt there was.
I don't know, man.
3rd and 4 is coming up. They go out of shotgun.
The 50-yard line.
Snap.
Huntley drops back.
Quick pass. Caught.
And it's a 1st down.
There's a 1st down.
Number 80. That is not Miles Boykin.
That is not Miles Boykin. It used to be Miles Boykin. Who now
Not
sports,
anymore.
Who sports obviously number 13. That was Isaiah Likely. Late round guy.
Yep.
Well, I've heard he's having a really good preseason.
I mean, no lie. I've heard some good things about him.
Quick 1st down. We go shotgun again.
I mean, the Ravens, they always find good tight ends, but just not receivers.
I think they're running a 2 tight end set. The motion running back out wide. Huntley drops back, throws it short again to the tight end in the flat, and he is taken down immediately. Actually, that might have been
That's
to the
fullback. That's the fullback. Number 33 of Arizona with the immediate tackle.
A very immediate tackle. Good play by Hamilton there. Antonio Hamilton. That's a cool name.
There's Vance Joseph.
Was he a former Bronco?
Broncos head coach.
Was he? Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
interesting.
Wasn't too successful. Lasted a season or two or so.
Obviously.
Now, I mean, he's best at defensive coordinator anyway.
Oh, play action.
Hundley scrambled. He's running. He goes to throw.
Caught. Good hands.
And it's a first down.
And Isaiah Likely makes a move, and he gets up the field.
Isaiah Likely.
Ew,
showing off.
You're telling me Lamar has Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely?
Yep. Again, like I said, they can find tight ends.
Yes, they can.
They just can't get a receiver. The tight ends or the receivers.
Well, depend on the tight ends. Look at that. Look at those hands and look at that effort, man.
What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they've done with Mark Andrews?
Wow.
It's always Mark Andrews.
What a play by Isaiah Likely, who steps out onto the sideline once again.
They go to run the ball, and he's a loss of one right there. Could have been worse, but he spun out of a couple tackles.
That was Justice Hill, former Oklahoma State back. I thought he got cut.
No, he didn't.
Or perhaps I was wrong. No, hold on. Didn't he get hurt last year? Maybe that's what I thought it was. Maybe he got hurt last year.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah,
he tore his Achilles.
There's another guy they're getting back. So they're getting J.K. Dobbins,
Justice Hill. They added Mike Davis. Like, geez.
Gus Edwards, who's still on the PUP list, but he'll be back soon.
Yep.
They're going to get Ronnie Stanley back at some point. Play action to Hill.
What kind of play was that? You lost more yardage.
Pitches it to the flat, too. I believe that was Nick Boyle. And just lost.
That was a awful play right there.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking there. I believe that was Zaven Collins on the tackle. What the hell, man? 3rd and 15. I don't know what the Ravens are doing here.
I forgot they did select Daniel Falele.
Dude, they had a hell of a draft.
Yeah, they did. No lie.
One hell of a draft. They had the best draft, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, no lie.
It kills me to say that. Out of the shotgun, 3rd 15. Snap. Hundley steps him to the pocket. Moves to the right side. He's going to run it. No, he's going to throw it. Wide open is number 18 who...
And he trips. And he's taken down.
He trips on while trying to make a quick move.
He's disappointed in himself. Number 18 on the offense for the Ravens.
What a play.
Is... What's his name? Micah Polk.
Makai Polk. What a play by Huntley. That's a very impressive play by Huntley. To step up, motion to the right, and still get the pass off.
Find an open target. Boom, right there.
Very good play by Huntley.
That's got a smile on Harbaugh's face. He likes what he sees from his backup quarterback.
That was on a 3rd and 15, too.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line. They run it.
They hand off to the run back. He just fights for yardage.
4-yard gain right there. And that was number 28. I believe that's Mike Davis. Yes, they added Mike Davis. Wow. They just add to that running group. That's what they do. They rely on the run and their tight ends.
Yeah.
They've been that way for years, though.
Yeah, the bung holes are always dirty. Yeah, they are. The Bengals are going to play dirty now because they are the Bengals and lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, it appears that way. That's a shame. Pitch it off to Mike Davis, who goes to the left side and will get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, that play was blown up. That play was blown up pretty quick.
3rd and goal coming up right now.
Bengals are a flash in the pan. I think they will finish last in the division. Really?
Wow, really that's bold.
I think the Browns are going to finish last, but
wouldn't
bold. That be something?
That's bold, though. That really is.
Wouldn't that be something? I'd love to see it, let me tell you. Never in recent years are the Steelers so devoid of quality depth. Nowhere near enough for a 17-game season. I was hoping for 9-8. Little chance of that now. They're still out there looking for help. You're right.
Snap. Tyler Huntley, he's being pressured. He's trying to scramble, and he's taken down.
He runs into
not without a fight, but he's taken down.
He runs into a double team. And that will bring on, I believe, Justin Tucker in the field goal unit. Wow. He tried to step up and ran right into a double team.
Yep. Just no one could get open. No one was open. Offensive line can only contain so much, and he was taken down right there.
Here's Tucker, and we already know he's going to make a field goal. I mean, I honestly...
Bro, it's down the middle.
Yeah, I'm actually, before the game, before he even makes it, I'm just going to add 3 points because he's going to make it. Yep.
I mean, dude,
That's a laser, man.
Dude, he could do it with his eyes closed. He could do it with his eyes closed. Best kicker in the NFL, no doubt.
Arguably best kicker of all time. I'm not even going to...
When it's all said and done, yeah.
Steelers should sign Trey Hopkins. If it comes down to it, sure. Wasn't he also a member of the Bengals line last year?
I believe so. Trey Hopkins.
Honestly, it might come down to where they might have to. Because, I don't know how much of a, guard situation they're going to have. Well, he's a guard center mix, but still. He was cut due to budget reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has starting experience at center. He can also switch to guard, so he has that versatility.
They could bring him in.
They could.
If it comes down to it, which it very well could.
I'm not anticipating any drastic changes to the line, not immediately. Towards the middle of the season where they just might have to, they better. But they're going to trust the guys they have so far.
Yeah.
Which I don't entirely agree with, but that's just that's how the Steelers roll, and that's...
At least they'll do it for now. If they have to make a change, then yeah. I'm sure they'll do it.
See, I'm so used to them just rolling with who they have. I got used to it. So, but when it comes down to it being too much and they need to make a move, that's when I get furious.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't come down to it. Maybe Omar Khan's a little more open. Maybe he makes a move before the cuts, man. I'd hope so. Let's see. Where are we at in the chat? As we are on a commercial break, I think the Browns will win the... What? You did not just say that.
All I had to hear was, I think the Browns will win.
Said, I think the Browns will win the division unless Pickett plays ball from day one. Pickett needs to start for Pitt. Interesting. I don't see how the Browns win the division. Watson's out for 11 games. They're going to run with Brissett and probably Dobbs. Maybe Rosen. It depends how the quarterback play goes. They're obviously going to lean a lot on the rushing attack, as they should.
Yep.
But win the division, I don't know, man. I don't know how far they go. As for Pickett starting, I'm not going to rush him yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
You can go take a dump when Tucker goes in for a field goal. No worry. There's no worry.
No, there's not.
Honestly, when it comes down to like a Ravens versus Steelers field goal, and it's like the last field goal to win the game, and Justin Tucker is out there, like, I just know, like, we're about to lose.
Yeah.
Because it's so automatic.
The guy don't miss. He does not miss. Ravens.
And the Cardinals will return this. Oh, makes a move, and he's
Ravens
getting up the
trying to tackle the guy.
Past the 40, down by the 46-yard line, almost near midfield. What a return. Very, very, very good return there.
Number 29 of Arizona. Hell of a return right there.
Very good return. That is Jonathan Ward.
Jonathan Ward.
Hey, any cat that has the name Ward is going to be a dog, bro. You just know that.
Breaking tackles, running down the field.
What a play by Ward. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Tony Jefferson could not take him down.
Tony Jefferson still with the Ravens, really?
Oh, yeah, he went back to the Ravens.
I know that, but he's still with them?
Yeah, he's still with them. He might start opposite of Hamilton. He could.
Yeah.
Because Geno Stone ain't the guy. At least not to me.
Called out the flop by Andy Isabella. He uses his speed to get up the field, and it's first down.
Arizona, Andy Isabella, man.
Honestly, when I look at the Cardinals, man, I look at their receiving core. They added Marquise Brown. They have A.J. Green. They have Hopkins. They have Rondale Moore. Andy Isabella is just dumped down in a deep receiver room that I think he hasn't had the time to showcase his talent yet, especially this year. Now more so than ever because, like, it's just going to be hard to get him on the field with all that talent, especially with Zach Ertz at tight end and all that. So,
yeah. Oh, wow. He's still on his feet. Now he's taken down.
So, could Andy Isabella be a trade partner for somebody? I'm just going to throw it out there.
Well, with Hopkins being suspended for the first 6 games.
You're right.
You know,
I forgot that.
He's definitely going to get some playing time.
That's my bad. I totally forgot that.
He's definitely going to get some playing time. They could use him for sure. I think that was Victor Bolden, I think, that we just saw on the play there.
Victor Bolden, really?
Victor Bolden, USFL champion.
I thought that name rung a bell.
With the Birmingham Stallions, and they run the ball. Arizona does, and I
thought that name rung a bell.
Runs to a wall. He's taken down. 3rd down and short coming up.
Yeah.
There's that's Kyler Murray.
Yep.
It's a big afro of his.
Yeah, maybe with that new contract and give himself a decent haircut. It's Aiden Too Cool says, I want us to sign David Johnson and J.C. Treader. They absolutely should. I'd put Treader at guard. Or if you want, put him at center and then move Cole to guard.
Is Treader still a free agent?
Treader? Yeah. J.C. Treader still a free agent.
Still? Really?
I don't understand that. There's a flag on the play.
Yep. How is he still a free agent?
I don't know.
He was a fine starter for Cleveland for how many years? Really?
Yeah. Tell you what, though, if he's available and we still have issues, I'm snagging him up immediately. Brissett is better than last year's version of Baker, and they have an elite quarterback starting the back half of the season. I like Cleveland in the North. The issue with that elite quarterback is he's been out for a year, and he's going to be out half the season. So how ready is he going to be? That's the biggest question mark. And depending on where the Browns stand, that's even a bigger question mark.
Yep.
Judge McTrolley, the ball was a little behind Dortch. And that is stopped immediately by Williams there of the Ravens.
Yep, 4th down coming up as the first quarter is running down with 35 seconds left.
That was a fast first quarter.
Yes, it was.
Very fast first quarter.
Yes, it was.
Let's see where we at. Steelers will win and go to playoffs if O-line is fixed. I agree. If you give Mitch time to actually play quarterback, you know what Najee can do. These receivers are already good. We know what the defense is capable of once Cam gets in there. I mean, that's why at the start of the season, he's feeling the pressure.
They go for it.
McSorley throws it.
It's
picked
intercepted.
Off.
They went for it on 4th and 4. McSorley had the option to run it, but he threw it.
Damn.
And it's intercepted by Baltimore.
He was motioning to the right. He probably should have ran it.
He should have ran it. He was right there. I don't know why he threw it. I don't know what he was seeing there.
Damn.
Interception by Baltimore.
Give me what I want!
Who was that?
I accidentally hit the button. Excuse me. I believe that was number 18.
So Kyle Fuller then.
Yep.
Kyle Fuller then.
I accidentally hit the sound effect. That's my fault.
You had a sound effect. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. I was reaching for the swear jar here and yeah. Good Lord Almighty.
Low error there.
But yeah, like I was saying, man, that's why at the beginning of the preseason I said I think this team will remain competitive. I don't know about playoffs yet, but they'll remain competitive. I still feel that way.
Yeah, of course.
But until the offensive line shows a little progression, my expectations were already bare minimum. They're going to be a little lower now. And again, I'm just going to enjoy whatever the hell I can.
Same here, brother.
Mitch didn't play bad. It was just the old line played awful. Yeah, too awful.
It's really hard to give Mitch, a fair evaluation.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the time.
He doesn't.
He's scrambling 95% of the time he's on the field.
Right.
He shouldn't have to.
Right.
And even when he wasn't, dating back to week 1, he looked pretty decent.
He did, actually. Boswell and Tucker, 2 are the best, and then Bengals found a good kicker as well with Money McPherson, yeah.
Yeah, they did. Can't forget about the Chiefs kicker.
Harrison Butker,
yeah. Or Will Lutz of the Saints, not a bad kicker himself.
Yeah, there's a lot of good kickers, and of course, what's his name? I'm trying to be appropriate here.
Young Huku.
Yeah, him. But Daniel Carlson's another great one.
Can't forget about Robbie Gould, even for his age.
Right.
He's still good.
A lot of good kickers out there. But the AFC North's kickers are real good.
Yeah, I think they're the king of the kickers.
Probably, honestly.
King of the kickers.
King of the kickers. Sounds like a B-level movie. Browns rookie kicker looks great. Cade York. Remember him if you play fantasy.
I've heard of him. I've heard he's looked pretty good.
And I do play fantasy, so I'm definitely going to look at that. Trying to find some decent steals.
Well, I have Tucker, so I'm fine.
Yeah. Do you guys think Pickett will start sometime this season? Yes, I do, Jacob. Yes, I do.
Sometime, yes.
Bush is the new Bostic? Ooh, wow. That's so right.
A faster Bostic.
As of right now. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm not on that optimism train no more with Bush. We said that.
It's hard to be.
We said that yesterday before the game. Cold Steel had an incredible rant about it. It's time-stamped in the stream yesterday. You can check it out. Highly recommend. There's no optimism train with Bush no more. But
like
maybe.
I still want to be on that train. It's just hard for me to get on it.
It is.
Because we know the talent's there. We know it's there. We know he has the capability of making those plays, to execute on those plays.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, that's and after the interview, I jumped off. Muck says, any dark horse teams for this year? Dark horse teams. Good question. Good point. Good question. I want to say the Saints, maybe.
Depending on how Jameson does, coming off his injury. And Michael Tomlin coming back, although he hurt his hamstring again. Go figure. I can't really think of any dark horse teams.
I'm trying to think. Can't say no team of the AFC West because they're all expected to be great.
Yeah. What the rest were saying?
I don't want to say the Patriots because you never count out Belichick. He's never a dark horse. I'm not ready to say the Jets yet.
Maybe on how Tua does, I guess the Dolphins, especially since they added Tyreek.
I could see that. It all depends on the quarterback play. But I like the new head coach. I think he's really going to turn the offense around.
Mike McDaniel, yeah.
God, I'm trying to think.
Okay, so they put time back for the first, because it was the start of the second quarter, but then they put time back for the remainder of the first quarter. So it's 6 seconds left in the first quarter.
And this will probably end the first quarter. They'll just run the ball here, I bet you. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do.
They went for a fake off.
Oh, and Mike Davis gets up the field for a bad and 8-yard gain. That will be the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Officially.
But yeah, the Jags. Yeah, Jags are my dark horse. Jacksonville is my dark horse team for the NFC. Miami for AFC. Well, Jags is a AFC team as well. But I could see that. Trevor Lawrence impressed me a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
The way he was just putting the ball on the money and throwing over the defenders and his presence in the pocket and stepping up and still completing passes, I'm like, Lawrence could make that jump.
Yeah, he really could.
So I'm not counting out the Jags at all. That's
and they had a lot of pieces at defense, too.
That's a good dark horse candidate.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, man, I'd probably go with the Jags. Jags and Saints if I had to go with any of them.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time until Pickett plays. He'll be starting by week 4. I could see it. He does start at some point this year. I do believe that.
Yep.
Snap. Huntley throws it. Oh, it's caught on the slant, and that'll be a first down by Isaiah Likely, who's having an incredible game thus far. God, man. Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews, bro. I heard Treader lost a lot of weight and is retiring. Don't know how true it is. I haven't heard much of Treader either. So, I mean, I'm not sure. It's kind of looking similar to like the Mitchell Schwartz type, fantasy a lot of us had.
Yeah.
So, Mike Davis will run up the field for at least 4 yards there on the first down. Second down coming up. We at the bottom of the NFL in O-line. Yeah, you are. Zach, you're right. We are.
Yeah, we're down there with the Bears O-line, I'd say.
Yep. I would agree. Yeah, probably worse.
It's pathetic.
When
it really is.
When the pocket collapses within a second and a half, your O-line was not improved. You got to make a trade or something. Why are the Steelers so bad at picking decent O-linemen? I don't know, because we actually have a decent track record and history. But recently, I don't know, man. I guess it's caught by Mike Davis out of the backfield, who will get 1 yard. He'll be 1 yard shy of the first down, 3rd and 1 coming up.
Yep.
I guess because of our track record.
Flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Yep, flag on the play.
With finding.
Or there's not. What the hell?
This program sucks.
Whatever. No flag.
Yeah, because they showed the flag thing. They must have accidentally pressed it. 3rd and 2 coming up. But to finish my statement, with our track record of finding gems at offensive linemen in later rounds, I guess the Steelers just trusted their history there. And they shouldn't when a guy like Creed Humphrey's on the board. And that's a low snap, but they give it to the running back.
And he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of 1, as a matter of fact. Justice Hill gets the ball. And that is Daniel Falili, who is down.
Holding his knee.
The mid-round selection out of, I believe it was Minnesota State.
Or just Minnesota.
Yeah, you're right, Minnesota.
And he's down on the field. He's being evaluated right now. He's still holding that knee. Does not look good for Baltimore right there.
Not good at all, man. Not good for Falili, who is a tower.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Very big dude.
I believe it was their first 4th-round selection there. That's not good. They go to commercial break as they check up on him. Green is still laying on the field in Jacksonville. Yeah, I can still see his what they do when
outline.
The tape outline, the crime scenes. Yeah, it's terrible.
It is terrible. This line though, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we have one, 1st-round pick on the line, and I don't think James Daniels was a 1st-round pick.
No, you're right.
I think it was a 2nd-round pick.
God, you're right. It's bad.
We do not have a 1st-round pick on this team. Or on the offensive line. My bad. No 1st-round pick on this offensive line. I know it's a little too early, but if this keeps up and they don't trade for a guy for the offensive line throughout the season, they may have to go offensive line with the 1st pick.
Yeah.
Or an early pick. One of their earlier picks. Like they probably should have done the past 2 years.
And they've been shying away from that for too long now. Way too long. Because, I mean, look, now that you bring that up, Rob, let's discuss the rounds of each guy who was selected. From left to right, Dan Moore, 4th. Kendrick Green, 3rd.
Kevin Dotson,
4th. I believe Mason Cole was a 3rd-round pick.
Yes, he was. James Daniels was a 2nd-round pick.
And Chucks was a 3rd-rounder. So they're really betting on these mid-round guys to succeed.
When we had the Goon Squad, obviously DeCastro and Pouncey were 1st-round picks. You had Marcus Gilbert, 2nd-round pick. You had Ramon Foster.
Undrafted.
And Tyson Allo. Wow, hold up.
Alejandro
Villanueva, yes. I don't know where the hell I was going. Ramon Foster, Alejandro Villanueva.
Undrafted,
they were undrafted, but it's because of our offensive line.
And you notice that's the problem with this line is the position coach. We've had 4 different position coaches since 2019 when Munchak left. 4. That's essentially averaging a new O-line coach a year.
That's a problem. That is a major problem.
Major problem.
When you look back at some of the losses the Steelers sustained, Munchak's among the top of that list.
He is the top of that list. Let's see what happened with Falili here. Interesting. 4th and 3, and they're going for it. It's preseason. And obviously,
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh has balls.
He's a gutsy type of coach, which I respect. Mad respect for Harbaugh, no lie.
Only goes under center. Motion from Nick Boyle. They might be just trying to get him offside. Motion from Nick Boyle again. Sets down. Yeah, I think they're just going to try to get him offside. Yep, didn't work.
Nope, didn't work.
Did not work. Did not work, man.
So flag, obviously, it's going to be a false start.
Local bands asked would consider trying to get Roquan Smith if Steelers were able to trade away Bush. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. 100%. I'll toss in Tevin Jenkins.
At this point, why the hell not? Try it out. Although Smith's, he said he's going to play out his contract now. He went back to practice.
Oh, okay. So
I think that fantasy, I think that book's closed.
Right, and I didn't expect Bush to get traded, and that looks like a rough punt. No, it's actually a very good punt.
Very good punt inside the 5 at the 3-yard line.
Great special teams play by the Ravens, excuse me.
Man, the Ravens, their special teams has been among the top for years.
That's a stout play by Stout.
And they got a new punter, too. Their longtime punter retired this offseason.
Finally?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Fuck no, I don't care for punter news.
Sam Cooch? Their longtime punter.
I know who he is. I know who he is, but I don't
decade and a half?
I don't care for punter news.
Bro, it was a big thing.
I'm not Pat McAfee, bro. I'm not for the brand, bro.
It was literally out of the blue on Twitter when he announced it. Damn. So they got a new punter. They got a new punter, and he just did good.
That dude's been playing since before we were even born, man. That's how long he was with the Ravens. Good on him, man. I'm a Ravens fan. Y'all should stream more. Respect, y'all, says Doughboy Games. Well, that's the plan with the AFC North War Room. That's what this whole thing's called. And we want to get an updated graphic and intro for it to make it a little more War Room-like.
Yep.
That'll be within the next couple of weeks for sure.
Yep, it's down the road.
As the season just approaches. That's the plan, guys. Steelers need to replace 4 O-linemen, and they win the North easy. They should have done that in free agency. Or the draft. If Mason keeps gaining value, he may be worth a 4th. If that's the case, I say go for it. They got a 5th for Dobbs from the Jags. Remember that? So I mean,
yeah,
I'm not opposed to Mason getting traded if the price is right. Who will have a better record between the Seahawks and the Jaguars? The Jaguars.
Definitely the Jaguars.
I don't see how any way the Seahawks win at least 4 games.
I'm sorry, not with that defense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Zach Long puts it best, man. Steelers haven't taken an O-lineman in the first round since 2012 with DeCastro.
Yep.
A decade ago.
In the past 2 years, they probably should have taken O-line. They haven't.
Right.
They have not.
Hey, guys, just got home from work. Any rumors on the possible trade of Rudolph? I've heard nothing.
I've heard no speculation. I don't think there really is going to be any. I don't think there's going to be any trade regardless.
If we trade Rudolph, I don't even want to pick. I want a player that can fill somewhere for a lack of depth or someone that has the potential to step in.
And compete.
Who that is, man, I don't know. I have no clue. Because I don't know where Mason gets traded. I don't know who desperately needs a backup. The only team I can think of is the Rams. Where are they going to get? Where are they going to trade? Not sure, man.
I really don't know.
Maybe Khan trades Mason for a solid pick, and then he trades that pick for a solid player. I don't know, man. It's not Steeler-like, but Omar Khan has already done things that aren't Steeler-like, so.
Yes, he has. It's not out the realm of possibility. I don't really see it happening.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack, I can see Mason totally requesting one. Maybe he wants a spot that will give him some playing time. Because that's his drive, and I respect that. That's what I want to see from him. That's what I want on the team. McSorley throws it towards the middle of the field. Just had to get rid of it as he got hit hard in the end zone. And there's a flag because that was a hit. Let me tell you. It looked clean to me. But let's see the replay because everything looks worse in fast motion. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he really pushed him down. I mean, that was number 98. That's Travis Jones.
Yeah.
That was called for the penalty.
Either they pushed him for the push or the helmet contact. Either way, I mean.
And Travis Jones goes right off the field.
Those are the rules nowadays, I suppose.
Well, it gets the Cardinals out of there, and they run the ball right here.
They'll get up 3 or 4 yards up the middle of the field. As it is now under 12 minutes into the second quarter. Or 12 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yep. And back to that discussion with Mason Rudolph potentially requesting a trade.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have done it by now if he really wanted to. If you think about it.
I agree.
I don't know.
I think he would have as well. Because it appears to me the Steelers are very comfortable with Mason being a backup. Mason may not be comfortable with that, but if he had issues with that, he probably would have said something. But you notice throughout this entire thing, everything he's been through, everything, he's been professional. He's been the most professional guy in that locker room, if I had to say, for a guy that's been through so much drama.
Oh, hell, let's not forget when Mitch was signed, he welcomed Mitch to the team. He reached out to him.
Yeah.
And contacted him, said welcome to the team. He even did the same thing for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, he did.
He's a very humble player and person.
Right, and he obviously welcomes the competition.
He doesn't seem like a selfish type of person to me.
No, he's not entitled whatsoever. The O-line would get Pickett killed. If the fans don't like Mason, they should stick him behind center. I'm not putting Pickett out there. Oh, good pass, good catch.
And a big gain right there.
Big gain. He's taken down almost near. Actually, I think that is past midfield.
That is Jonathan Ward, number 29 of Arizona. Look at Ward stepping up.
Very, very good play by Ward again.
Stop the ball, threw it right to Ward. And boom. Gone up the sideline, down at the 47-yard line.
On the Ravens side of the field, just past midfield. They give it to him again and goes up the field.
He's taken down
for at least
hard.
3-4 yards. Yeah, I'm not putting Pickett behind that line. I'm not saying you should put Mitch or Mason behind that line so they can get killed first. I'm not saying that. I'm saying protect Pickett because there's no rush to put him in there. You draft him in the first round to be the next franchise. There's no rush. We're not winning a fucking Super Bowl this year. So there's no rush. Swear jar.
And the way I see it, I look at other quarterbacks,
Can't
right?
pick up a fucking coin.
I look at other quarterbacks that dealt with
McSorley throws it.
over
too
the
far.
head incomplete.
That was a
I look at
coverage.
other quarterbacks, right, that had garbage offensive lines.
Yeah.
Specifically Andrew Luck. Look what happened to him. He endured so much because his offensive line couldn't protect him. They couldn't block for him. He had to scramble so many times. He got hit so many times.
Yep.
And it affected him to a degree where he retired at a very young age still.
He did.
And I don't want that happening to Pickett.
No.
I don't want that risk happening to Pickett. I'm willing to be patient. I'm willing to wait for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, same. That's why there's no rush. They run a blitz. They run a corner blitz off the edge. The pressure's coming. McSorley motions to the right. Throws it away. That was on 3rd and 7. Of course, the Ravens run a blitz.
4th down coming up.
And
Send the punting unit out.
Yep. Right then and there,
Send
man.
the punting unit out.
So I think Huntley will return onto the field for the Ravens with under 10 minutes left. Yeah, exactly, Aiden. Aiden puts it perfectly. Son, Sarrett, Adrian Clem, Chris Morgan, and now Pat Meyer. 4 guys since 2019. That's terrible. That is terrible.
Not good.
Are there any really good prospects for next year's draft that the Steelers might be looking into? If you're talking linebacker, the first name that comes to mind is Noah Sewell from Oregon. I believe that's Penny Sewell's brother, if I'm correct. Penny Sewell of the Lions.
Yeah. Touchback right there.
As for offensive linemen, I haven't looked into that yet. I think.
Nah, I'm gonna have to look into, who the top names are.
Right. That's for off-season discussion. I mean, I'll probably look into it a little sooner, but we just got back into the football groove, so I'll give it some time before I look into all that. But
yeah,
I'd say they should be scouting now, though, for sure. And that's why they have the assistant GM now, who actually has a good track record of bringing in long-term offensive linemen.
Yeah, he did that for Philly.
Like what he did for Philly, exactly. Let's see where we at. What's up, Twins? Can or will we do something about that left side of the line? Ask Vernon Henderson.
Can we do something? I sure as hell hope so.
Will we? Again, man, I don't think it's going to happen until at least mid-season. They're going to stick with what they have. They're going to stick with more because who the hell are you going to put at tackle unless you bring someone in? But even then, I don't know how rushed are they going to put just someone off the streets, right?
Yeah.
They got to put Kevin Dotson at left guard, bro. I cannot stand another game with Kendrick Green playing. If I have to see this man get pushed into the core of the earth one more freaking time,
Dude, when Kendrick Green is not on the offensive line, the line's better. It was very, very apparent last year when J.C. Hasenauer stepped in. When he replaced him for the final 2-3 games, the offensive line was much better.
You just have an overall bad player. You do. You have an overall bad player. Guard, center, wherever. He's a bad player.
He's not good.
He's terrible.
He has not upgraded one bit.
No.
He looks worse,
Not
dude.
even close, man.
He looks worse.
Every time you
Dude,
see this man on the field, he's getting pushed back to the
last year when I
quarterback.
saw him at center, I didn't see him get pushed back this much at center. Now that he's at his most comfortable position at guard, he looks worse, dude. What the hell did he do?
I don't know.
And why the hell is he wearing 53?
Because they thought maybe if they give him 53, they'll just...
there's a bit of magic in that number. Let's give it to him, see if he'll become an all-pro just like Pouncey was. No.
Hey, 53 is still the center. There's no difference. There's a big difference. He's shrunk. He's worse. The only thing they had in common towards the end of that was the high snaps. And that's no shit on Pouncey. Love Pouncey, man. No shit on Pouncey. Also, I'd take Pouncey in his declining years over than what we got now. Even though shout to Mason Cole.
Yeah, as of right now, he's actually looked the best.
Yeah, he has. Rudolph for an actual good lineman. It depends who that is. Do the what's his name? Do the Lions still have Tyrell Crosby? First of all, Huntley drops back while snapping under center, throws it. Caught by Justice Hill, who makes a nice spin move.
And fights off.
Still fighting.
Fight off 3 Cardinals before finally being taken down by number 92. By Woods.
Do the Lions still have Tyrell Crosby? No, he's a free agent. Oh, shit!
He's a free agent.
Really? Oh, shit! He's only 26 years old.
He hasn't played football in a year. And he blasted the Lions for handling of his injuries.
Maybe that's why he's still a free agent. Wow. 7 picks next year need to be O-line. I agree, Sebastian. The majority of that needs to be O-line. Because most of the guys we have are under contracts for the future. So, like, you can spread those picks for mostly linemen.
Yep.
Mason will compete to start next year somewhere. I do believe that.
Yeah.
I don't think Mason has a place next year.
I think wherever he goes next, because I don't think he stays with the team.
Snap Huntley drops back, throws deep towards left side of the field, and has overthrown.
I don't know if he stays with the team because Mitch is with us for 2 years. And I do think Pickett does replace him sometime this year.
Yeah.
And he starts next year. So Mitch could be the backup. And with that being said, I think Mason stays with the team because I don't think he gets traded. I think he stays with the team this year, but then he explores his options and goes to wherever he feels is best, and that's where he'll compete.
Agreed. Steve Anders says, does anyone think the Steelers should have spent more money on Deontay than the entire O-line put together, and he dropped another pass first drive, which he did. That was on the 3rd down after Mitch somehow escaped pressure.
Speaking of escaping pressure, Tyler Huntley runs the ball for a...
Oh,
he fights for that first down. Wow.
Takes a hit and still drives for the first down. Good play by Huntley. But, yeah, I mean, I think we should have invested a little bit more into the offensive line. I know that we probably didn't... We were at that point very low in cap, but a guy like Corey Linsley would have been great a couple years back.
Yeah.
After Pouncey retired. Or even like a Joe Tooney. I know we couldn't afford him at the time, but imagine him. You know what I'm saying?
Or what about Alex Kappa if we want to go guard?
That's what I was thinking too.
The Bengals swooped him up right there.
Bengals swooped him up real quick.
Like there were options out there, and yeah, we were low on cap, but I don't even know if the Steelers even looked at them.
I don't know.
I would like to think they did.
I'm still going to... I do like the addition of Cole and Daniels still. We'll give them time. Cole is probably our best lineman right now.
I hope Daniels fix up his errors. I really do.
Yeah, and there's a flag on the play. It must have been a false
And at this
start.
point, we're just going to have to be optimistic that Chucks steps up in his 5th year.
Yeah.
Moore's going to have to step up coming to his 2nd year full-time at left tackle. And Dotson stays healthy. And brings out the Pro Bowl level type of player that he was back when he was a rookie.
Yep.
2 years ago.
That is the hope. We shall see, man. Ideally, you would think as time goes on, these guys get better. We'll see.
They have to. There's no choice.
Yeah.
Literally, their jobs are on the line.
Yep. Aiden Tuchel says, and he was training with the Pouncey Bros all offseason. He was. He was training with the Pouncey twins.
Yes,
What a laser!
First down.
Laser from Huntley to Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely's having a great game right now. Wow.
I'm going to say he might be a problem.
He is going to be a problem, man. I don't know who let him drop so far. Likely is nice.
No lie, especially if he goes around Devin Bush's side. Because you know Jack's going to want to try to take care of Andrews or Edmonds.
And you know that the Ravens love their tight end packages.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's highly likely that Andrews and Likely are going to be a good court, and Huntley throws another laser, this time to number 11.
Well, there's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. Right now, that would be a first down. Well, let's see what the flag is. Illegal man downfield.
Offense.
On the offense. So the first down to, I believe that was Webb, it does not count.
Oh, it takes him back. Big noon Saturday, September 10th.
Texas and Alabama, that should be a good game.
Should be a hell of a game.
John Doe says we need to sign some O-linemen or something because these bums aren't it. You're right. God, you're right.
Only takes a snap, he throws.
Caught by Isaiah Likely, who once again, man, just keeps pushing. It's about a 10-yard gain there. Gets most of the yards back. Has Larry Ogunjobi been active? Does he start opposite Hayward? Yes, he does. He played yesterday. Vernon, he played yesterday. He looked really good.
Very good.
Made plays in the run.
First bit of action as a Steeler, and I like what I saw from number 65.
Yep. I heard Kenny.
Or is he going to remain 65?
I don't know.
Because Moore's 65. He was here first.
Man.
At this point, I think Ogunjobi deserves 65. Sorry, Moore, but
Yeah.
go to like 64 or something. Or 66 available.
Yeah.
That could work.
I can get used to that. Only snap. Throws it. Quick out route to... Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. He's free.
That's Isaiah Likely
He
again.
is free down to 10-yard line.
Isaiah Likely is
he's going to be a problem.
highly likely to be a big problem for the opposing teams.
You dropped your Powerade bottle.
Dude, quick little out design. It breaks a tackle, makes a move, gets up the field. This Likely kid is... Wow.
Dude, he's a receiver in a tight end's body.
Pretty
No lie.
much.
No lie.
He looks like Kyle Pitts. He looks like Kyle Pitts out there.
Good God. Holy jeez.
You're telling me the Ravens got a Kyle Pitts player, and what round did you guys get him in? The 4th, the 5th? I think it was the 4th round, wasn't it?
Right there. 4th.
At the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Andrews unlikely.
Wow. Good Lord Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny is 19 to 22 with 3 touchdowns in the preseason thus far.
Yep.
Yep. Kenny's the best quarterback of all the quarterbacks. And I don't think that's fair entirely to say because Mitch hasn't had a lot of time to showcase himself.
Right.
But Kenny, with the 1s, with 8 snaps, with the 3s last week. He's playing out of his mind.
Yes, he is.
He's really looking like he should be the starter. But, again, I'm not rushing him until the line's a little more stable.
Yep. I agree.
Drops back, throws it. Caught! Oh! Likely caught it! Goes into the end zone after taking a hit.
Suffers a big hit, but gets a touchdown. For
Isaiah
Baltimore.
Likely, man. Wow. That is a touchdown.
Dude, I think he caught every ball on this drive.
You might be right. Quick slant route. Laser.
A little behind, but Huntley concentrates on the football.
What? Wow.
Grabs it. Suffers a hit, but he gets into the end zone.
Is Avery flexible enough for inside linebacker? I would think so. Because I believe last year he was an off-ball linebacker for the Eagles.
Gennard?
Yeah. But I don't know if I'd put him at inside linebacker.
And the extra point is good.
I think at best he's a depth piece. If you're desperate, go ahead. But I'm not enjoying him at inside linebacker.
Right.
10-0.
10-0. Get an extra point on. Here we go.
Wow, man. Wow. How about Isaiah Likely?
Looks like the Ravens are going to win their 22nd straight. So I guess that meant to be meme ain't going to happen, huh?
Yeah, the Undertaker, the streak is over me.
Get Cole McCoy on the field. Huh?
Might as well, but Trace
McSorley, I mean, listen, he hasn't really been that impressive.
He's not a good quarterback. He's not.
He was great in Penn State, but that's it. That's it. And plus, his size doesn't help him.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, that was a very dirty block right there.
Yeah, because I'm watching where Thibodeau got hurt.
That is dirty as fuck.
He legitimately attacked the knee. Could have broke his ankle.
Like all this is here, yet you go after the legs.
Yeah. I don't understand that. God, that's rough. Is there any injury update on him? God, that could have been very, very unfortunate.
As far as I know, the Giants said he's out for the rest of the game.
Right.
That could be precaution, or that could be extremely bad.
Right. 007 says, could Mark Robinson be moved to the first line? I think so. I wouldn't say yet. I think he'll make the roster as a fourth string inside linebacker, maybe a fifth string, depending on how many linebackers they keep. Inside guys, that is. But if he keeps improving, he's already showing what he can do in the run game, improve on that coverage. Mm-hmm. I'd like to see him see time with Jack. He's playing like a linebacker. He's playing like a Steeler, more so than most of the linebackers we have. And this is someone that used to play running back?
This is someone that used to play running back.
I'd hope Mark Robinson can improve enough to be a starter, man.
If he keeps it up.
That'd be a hell of a steal.
You get his feet wet in special teams, man. You have him continue to groom and learn under Flores.
I forget who said in the chat earlier, but someone said he reminds him of Vince Williams.
Vince Williams, yes.
And that's very, very
a late-round
apparent.
selection, started in special teams, busted his ass,
right.
Got his way up into the starting lineup, and was a great asset to the defense. Yep. I actually miss Vince Williams. Holy shit.
I miss him a lot.
He's a bigger loss than I think we all thought.
Yep.
Holy shit.
The Cuda70 says this team needs to release 5 players now. I wonder who they will be.
That's right.
I'm not sure. I would hope one's Kendrick Green, but I know they're not going to.
No, they probably won't. They probably won't.
They definitely won't. He's gotten too much time with the ones these past 2 years. They're not going to cut him. I'll be shocked if they cut him.
I don't know who they cut.
Returned by Ward, who gets back up to the 20.
I can't really think of anybody off the top of my head right now that they could cut to save room.
Probably just some depth guys. Maybe a what the hell is his name? Number 30.
Number 30.
Not Jalen Warren.
Well, no, of course. You keep that man. You better.
Carlins, Platel, maybe a
could be him. It could be
Chris Steele, maybe.
What's that receiver we got? Christian Blake,
maybe.
Maybe him.
I don't know. We'll see. When's the deadline? Tuesday, Wednesday?
Somewhere around that.
One of those 2 days. It's gonna happen though. Well, Hayward.
Yeah, Trace McSorley still's on the field.
Why?
He's been doing the whole first half. He throws. I don't know where he was throwing there.
A simple screen pass, and he overthrows the fucking intended target. Swear jar. Wow, man. Yo, McSorley
How many times you played?
sucks.
How many times have you?
If it wasn't for that stupid little TikTok, oh my goodness. If it wasn't for that song, this dude would be nothing, bro. That's the only thing he can hold his life on is, hey, I have a song written about me. Good for you. You suck. God almighty, bro.
He is not good. Am I reading that right? 5 for 15? Am I reading that right?
Where'd you see that?
Stats on the bottom.
As he throws a nice pass. It's funny. As he throws a nice pass right there.
To Victor Bolden Jr.
Very nice pass up the middle of the field. Simple cross route. It's a little behind, but still a first down.
And see, Bolden had to adjust and twist his body to make the catch.
Does Harvin make second-year jump or second-year leap? I think so.
Harvin? I believe so. He actually looked pretty solid.
He did.
In some of the punts.
He did
especially
yesterday.
Training camp.
He had a booming punt yesterday. So, yeah, definitely.
McSorley goes to drop back. He throws down the middle.
Oh,
and it's
another
caught.
laser.
Now you want to show. Oh, he made
Greg
a man.
Dortch, who gets tackled
He made
down.
a man miss.
Past midfield down to the 22-yard line. That is field goal range, and that will take us down to the 2-minute warning.
Now McSorley wants to make some throws.
Another cross route, this time from Dortch. Caught. Another behind pass, but still, that's a first down. That's a first down. Another thing I want to say about Harvin, since we're going to a commercial break on the 2-minute warning, is a lot of people don't know this, but last year he went through a lot of personal trouble.
He did.
A lot. His dad passed away shortly after the Titans game, which he was there for. And then I believe
around the holiday season, unfortunately.
And I believe on Christmas his grandmother passed away as well. So he went through a lot last year.
It was a rough rookie campaign for him for sure.
He went through a lot,
especially off the field.
And anyone that has lost people close to them, especially two people so important, so close, it's painful, man. It really is.
It takes its toll. There's no doubt about it.
So I feel for those people. And Harvin, I understand, why he had a rough rookie year at times, but I think this year now he's gonna make that second year leap for sure.
And I remember that Chiefs game in the playoffs, although it wasn't that great of a performance.
There's nothing to remember from that game.
Harvin, though, when it came to punting the ball, he was great in that game.
He was.
He really put the Chiefs, deep in their own territory.
Don't count out Thick Boy, man. We got ourselves a punter for sure. Yeah, 007 says Harvin looks fit, lost weight. I noticed that too. He's still thick. He'll always be Thick Boy, but that's Harvin.
Yep.
That boy Devin says, I think Tyler Vaughn should make the roster. I actually agree.
He's making a strong case.
I absolutely agree. I think he's going to be on the practice squad, but I think he should make the last roster spot. I don't know if they keep 5 or 6, depending on how stacked they want to make linebacker or secondary or D-line, which I would stack to the most I can.
Yes.
So they might just run with 5 receivers, especially with the options at receiver are endless all around the offense. But I think Vaughn should make it. I know Gunner's going to make it as the return guy.
Yep.
I would think so. Anthony Miller's out for the year. Sims could make it. Boykin could make it based on special teams. But Tyler Vaughn is making a very strong case.
Yes, he is. Coming up big the past 2 preseason games.
And that's why I like
touchdown, he fights for yardage.
That's why I like to hear, man. He's a guy that went under the radar, someone I personally didn't know about. And he's bursting on the scene. I'm a fan.
Making the most of his opportunity.
Big fan. If Tyler Vaughn's put on the practice squad, some team will pick him up, says Claude Bishop. I agree.
They could.
That's my fear, though. They'll try to stash him. And they better not do the same thing with Jalen Warren. Whatever love affection they have with Benny Snell because he's a good special teams player and the experience and this and that, whatever. Don't cut Jalen Warren. If you want to cut McFarland, put him on the practice squad, fine. I think he's safe there. But don't cut Warren.
No, they shouldn't.
Do not cut Warren. All because it's Benny Snell football obsession, man.
That's like when that reminds me of last year when they cut
Kobe.
That
didn't happen.
That reminds me of last year when they cut Jameer Jones. I remember Jameer Jones last preseason. Man, he was going off in those 4 preseason games.
Right.
He was great in those preseason games. And I feel like if we kept him, he definitely could have worked his way as a decent rotational depth piece.
Right.
Especially with how young he was and how much more developed he could have been as a backup. But we let him go.
Same thing with Quincy Roche.
Quincy Roche, exactly.
It's another guy they tried to stash on the practice squad but was picked up immediately. Out of the empty, they take the snap. McSorley throws it. Andy Isabella puts him within the 10-yard line at the 6 specifically. First and goal coming up. Clock is winding down. Very good drive here from McSorley from the Cardinals offense. Can they score and limit the Ravens' lead before halftime? I tried to kill the clock as much as possible, too, if I'm them.
Now McSorley's looking the best he has so far all game.
Yep. Yes, he has, man. I was just saying he sucks.
4 or 5, 73 yards so far in this drive.
On this drive alone. He has more yards on this drive. Wow, whoa!
Play action. What the hell was that?
Yep, play action. It was a RPO, as a matter of fact. And the intended target was Bolden, but it was bobbed in the air.
Incomplete, second down coming up. 51 seconds left in the first half.
Bobbed in the air by, I believe that was Kyle Hamilton. He might have hit Bolden. Let's take a look at this viewing here. Good. He might have hit him. It might have been high, but Hamilton makes a great play. They go out of shotgun this time around. Second and goal. 51 seconds left. Snap.
And
RPO, and he takes it.
He keeps the ball and scrambles and gets a gain of 3 right there.
He takes the read option.
And whistles are going crazy.
And that'll be a timeout, I believe, by the Cardinals here. Week 1's around the corner, folks.
Yep.
Week 1 is around the corner. We got one more preseason week to get through. One more. And then we have 1 week without football, but still.
It's getting close, guys.
Yeah.
It's getting closer.
Yeah.
Coming up
Yeah, electric visuals. Isaiah Likely is just going off right now. Like, it's not fair.
He's got to have over 100 yards, right?
I'm going to check the stats at halftime, but...
He's got to have over... There's no doubt he's got 100 yards.
At least 80. He's balling. So, the Ravens took a timeout. Baltimore took a timeout. They're going to try to get down the field here.
Probably give the ball
Again,
to Likely.
Harbaugh is very ballsy.
5-yard line, 3rd and goal right here.
Out of the shotgun. Snap. They run the blitz and...
Corner of the end zone, incomplete. And there's a flag on the play.
I was about to say, where's the flag? It looked a little overthrown for Dortch. It was out of reach, but there was probably some entanglement there. There was a flag. That will put them at the 1-yard line. Let's take a look here.
Number 23 right there. That is Jefferson.
He was grabbing his jersey.
He tried to put his hands up like he did nothing.
I'll put him at the 1. That's not a good case.
They may sneak it here just to get some points on the board.
We'll see. They run shotgun. I'm giving it to Benjamin here, man. I'm trying to kill the clock here, or force him to kill a timeout. It's 1st and goal. Run the ball.
Good, it's a soundbite. Now they go to pass it.
And McSorley will run it. Oh, he gets ahead. I think he's short.
He's just short. Good God, did he get hit?
So they ultimately do run the ball, but with McSorley, who takes a absolute hit.
He gets right back up, though. You got to admire the toughness of McSorley.
Yes, you do.
He got hit hard by 2 Ravens right there. Boom.
Oh.
He's just short.
40 and 41 respectively.
Woof. My God. Damn. Arizona takes a timeout.
Arizona takes a timeout, yeah.
And they're going to go to commercial. Go figure.
Wow. Again, I would have ran it with Benjamin there.
They could have.
McSorley tried to take it, man. Trying to get the score before halftime against his former team.
It's a statement game for the guy.
Yeah. Oh, so Allen says 8 catches for 100 yards. There you go.
Yeah, I know. Like, come on. He had to have over 100 yards. He's balling out in this game.
Right. Allen says Cam Hayward 42 in top 100, up from 57 last year. Guy gets better as he gets older. 3 weeks ago when he arrived at Latrobe, Tomlin said, "Hello, old man." Hayward replied, "Who are you talking to?" I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
But him at 42 is absolutely disrespectful. That's way too low. In my book, Hayward's a top 20 player.
It doesn't surprise me, though. This is the top 100 players of whatever list.
I know. But Hayward is a top 20 player. He's the 2nd best interior defensive lineman in the league behind the obvious.
And that's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing whatsoever. But he's a top 20 player.
And considering
he's not even top 40.
Considering the season he had with no help,
that's what I'm saying.
And the stats that he was able to bulk up.
So who is booked ahead of him in terms of the interior defensive lineman? Or defensive lineman in general?
I don't know.
42 is too low. And the fact that we're now in the 20s now, or the 30s, or 30 through 1 is what they're going to do now.
Yeah, around 11 they're going to continue with, I think, 30 to 21.
So that tells me that Najee's not going to make the list. Deontay's not going to make the list.
Mika's not making the list. If Mika was going to make the list, he would have been. I think he would have been where Mac Jones is. Why Mac Jones made the list, I have no idea.
I do, but I agree.
No. He should not be. He's not a top 100 player in the league. Get out of here.
No, not yet.
That's ludicrous. I don't care if it's in the 80s. He's not a top 100 player. He had a nice rookie campaign, but it wasn't anything stellar.
No.
Nothing mind-blowing.
No.
Like, get out of here. But then again, like I said, it's top 100 players list. I'm not surprised. They'll put anybody in there.
Right. Traveling Jack says, can we trade the stadium name for an offensive lineman? If we could, I'd do it immediately.
Man, if it was that easy, right?
First of all, they go under center.
24 seconds left, 2nd and goal. They give it to the running back, and it's a loss of 4.
So they give it to Benjamin on 2nd and goal when they're in goal line formation, but they don't do it on 1st and goal when they're running out of the shotgun. At that point, the Ravens are expecting a run. I don't understand that play calling.
Why don't you sneak it there, if anything?
Because, look, the middle of the line, the interior offensive line, collapsed. You're not sneaking it with scrawny little fucking McSorley. Swear jar.
Dude, it would have been better than that.
You know, it's funny you say that. Can we trade our stadium name for an offensive lineman? Acrisure is based out of Michigan. You know where I'm going with this. Give us Sewell, right?
Why the fuck not?
I
Like,
wish.
come on.
I wish. Let's see. Rapids play to win those preseason games. They do. They do. They'll probably win their 22nd straight. And timeout is taken by the Baltimore Ravens.
Second timeout taken.
19 seconds left, 3rd and goal. What will the Cardinals do? What will the Cardinals do? Warren and McFarland better make it. If not, we riot. Tomlin, give up your man crush on Smell. Yes, Smell. Benny Snail, honestly.
If you want, put him on the practice squad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to touch Snell.
If he's on the practice squad, I don't care.
Right.
As long as guys like Warren and McFarland, who've showcased better mobility and burst
Right.
and catchability.
I think McFarland can be stashed on the practice squad, but Warren's the number 2.
Yes.
Snell plays exclusively special teams.
And that's fine. You can put him at like running back 3 or whatever. I don't
Snap
care.
out the shotgun, and he motions to the right, steps up to the pocket.
He goes to throw it, and
Wow, it's incomplete. He motioned to the right, stepped up, faked the run, threw it to Bolden Jr., who cannot haul it in.
it's incomplete.
He was open, too. It looked like a poor pass from McSorley.
Let's take a look at this.
Kyle Hamilton in coverage. Oh, he could have had it still. It's a poor pass, but he still could have had it.
He still could have had it for sure.
Ouch.
But still, McSorley, like, you don't have to throw it that. He's wide open. There's no defender around him.
Right.
You don't need to throw it that far away from him.
Well, he was probably trying to throw it away from the defenders because they were there to try to make the deflection. And the Cardinals will send out the field goal unit for a 21-yard attempt. Chip shot, and it is good.
Well, they got some points on the board.
1-score game, 9 seconds left. They'll probably just kneel the ball, and we'll go into halftime here. 007 says, are you concerned about Kendrick Green? He looks worse as a guard than a center. That's what Rob just said a couple minutes ago. I'm incredibly worried, and to the point, I'm not playing him no more, bro. In fact, I'm not even making him an active. I'm not making him the second stringer. John LeGlue, you're the second stringer, bro. If Kendrick Green keeps getting pushed back into my quarterback, if he keeps getting pancaked and pushed down to the core of the earth, if he keeps looking like a crime scene out there, and not because of him, because the dude is doing a crime scene on him, dude, you're lucky to make the roster. But you're not being a game day active, man.
I wouldn't make him a part of this roster. I'm being serious.
But I know they are. But what I'm saying is he shouldn't be a game day active.
No. Like you said, LeGlue can be the number 2. Hasenauer can be the number 2. I don't care. Just make sure Green doesn't touch that field.
Yeah, at this point. He's going to kill our quarterback.
Just make sure he doesn't try to block it. Well, am I saying he can't block?
That's like, if you're going to throw out Kendrick Green out there to play any position, you might as well just leave that spot empty. Because what's the fucking difference?
Dude, you're better off having Connor Hayward be.
The only thing he
there
does,
as a blocker.
the only positive he does is he slows the defender down.
Kendrick Green is garbage.
Kendrick Green sucks. He sucks.
I have no expectations of him getting better.
Kendrick Green
Not
sucks.
against the Lions, not throughout the regular season. Again, I wouldn't have him make the roster. He has shown no reason why he should be on the team.
We should have taken Creed Humphrey over Pat Fryermuth, but if you want to keep Fryermuth, they should have taken Quinn Miners over Kendrick Green. The only reason they didn't take Quinn Miners over Kendrick Green is because Quinn Miners didn't play that previous year.
And Colburn made it very vocal that he wanted guys that played.
Exactly. That's the only reason they didn't take Miners.
He chose guys that played.
That's a shame, man. Don't be surprised if that's clipped and uploaded as a separate video, bro. I'm serious.
Listen, I understand. I understand Colbert's thought process there, and I don't disagree with it, but I'm just saying Jamar Chase won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he didn't play his last year in college. He sat out.
Exactly. That's a perfect
I'm just
example.
like, come on, man. Come on.
He did not play that 2020 year and still put up how many yards?
And had a lackluster preseason, too. It's like the preseason was what knocked the rust off of him, and he's like, all right, regular season's here. It's time for me to burn some motherfuckers.
And then, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Kendrick Green gets bullied every play. He gets bullied everywhere he goes, bro. He sucks. He sucks.
Dotson, I'm hoping that you can stay healthy. I am praying to the Lord above. Okay? Because if Dotson's hurt, because I have this feeling, although I feel like Green shouldn't make the team, I know for a fact Tomlin's going to make him the backup. And if Dotson's down, Green's going to come, and I'm like, great.
Right.
Great. You might as well leave that gap open.
Right.
Or just have Derek Watt in there, right? Just have him be prepared to take on the guy coming at him.
Yeah, exactly. We're at halftime, by the way, which I will change the quarter because it is third quarter. I wish this thing had a half thing, but I guess the third quarter already indicates, hey, it's
and the timeouts are refilled. It's 10-3 into halftime.
Yep. And 007 says, man, we must be Jonasing for some football. We are watching the SteelTwins announcing a Ratbird game. Yeah.
Hey, this is the War Room, bro.
This is the AFC North War Room.
We're scoping out our division rivals, our competition, and
yeah.
Well, there's one guy that's really catching our eye, and that's Isaiah Likely.
Right.
The star of the show.
And this is why we're doing the Ravens preseason game. Not only because we're trying to warm up for the War Room, and believe me, there will be more proper graphics for the War Room because that's the point of the War Room is to watch the AFC North team's games and scout what the hell we got to face 6 times a year. But it's the division. One of the best and toughest divisions in football, and that will be made apparent again this year. So I want to make the outlook and the graphics, maybe in the background a little more, like serious, like it's game time, it's wartime, right?
Yep.
But another reason why I watch is to watch some of these guys that will definitely make an impact on the Ravens, and one of them is Isaiah Likely, who's the star of the game.
He is the star of the show.
Him and Andrews are very likely to be a scary, scary tandem.
So UT local band just put know your enemies, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're just trying to make sure we know who we're going up against.
Right. Who gets overall pick next year?
That's a good question. Overall pick. Wow, it's actually taking some time to think. Shit.
I want to say Seahawks.
Seattle could be one. There could be maybe the Lions are back down there again. Who knows?
Could see it. Texans. No, I don't know. Maybe Davis Mills does well.
Texans, do me a favor. Beat the fuck out of Watson. Okay?
Yeah, because Watson's first game back is against
I never
his
asked
former team.
of anything for Houston.
See, you notice how
Just do that one thing for all of us, please.
His first game back is against his old team. So you're telling me the NFL appealed this original suspension for only 6 games and obviously wanted a full season suspension or an indefinite suspension. Obviously, that's what they want us to think they want, but clearly, if they made the suspension only 11 games and fined them $5 million, which is a penny compared to the piggy bank he has.
Yep.
But the first game back is against his former team. That doesn't speak TV ratings.
Yeah, it absolutely
like
does.
You're keeping him healthy, and you're doing the suspension and upgrading his punishment. Under-punished, but upgrading his punishment. But you're doing it to a point where he's going to be healthy for his first game back against his former team.
Yep.
Ratings and all that obviously trumps everything when it comes to the NFL. That's a shame.
Calvin Ridley's still suspended when he bet on a game when he wasn't even a part of the active roster of the Falcons last year.
Right.
Doesn't make sense to me.
A few more great seasons in a big game Super Bowl than Boswell can make the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Yeah, truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kickers can play a long time. So, yeah, is there any word on Thibodeau? Because I've heard nothing.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, Yeah,
I can check right now.
Yeah, Dion. I don't think Parsons played his last year at Penn State either. I don't think he did.
You might be right on that. I don't think he did either.
There's a lot of guys that opted out that 2020 season and still got top 5 selections. Top 10 selections.
I'm trying to look.
Did Sewell play the 2020 year?
I can't. I can't.
I'm about to go back to that draft class.
I can't remember.
2021 NFL draft.
I'm not hearing anything on
Thibodeau.
Not yet.
They'll do an MRI and then they'll.
Yeah, it's gonna take time for news to come out.
You know what's crazy? I don't think Lawrence played the 2020 season.
Might be right.
Wait, I'm wrong. He did.
No, he did. Yeah,
he played 10
wait,
games.
I was about to say, he did.
Yeah, he did. What am I saying?
He played. Trey Lance played 1 game.
Trey Lance did play 1 game. He only played 1 game, and he was traded up for. Yeah, Sewell opted out of the 2020 season and was still the 7th overall pick.
Yep.
As a small little nitpick by Colbert in the front office to not select certain players because they didn't play the 2020 season.
Again, I understand.
Very small nitpick.
I understand the thought process. I don't entirely disagree, but come on, man.
Very small nitpick.
Come on, man. Like, put that to the side and understand that these guys are incredible football players.
Right.
It's like it's like the majority of the guys that sat out, right? They're outperforming the guys that played.
Yeah, they did.
It's crazy.
It's just simple, man. Certain players are just that damn good.
It's not like they don't do anything either. You know they put in the effort.
Right.
They still put that work in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Alan, where's TJ going to be? If you ask me, he's top 3.
If he's not top 3.
If you ask me, man, the top 3 players for the 2021, when it comes to the top 100 players and all that,
Yeah.
or 2022, whatever the year is now, in no order. Aaron Donald, TJ Watt, and I'll throw in Cooper Kupp.
You can throw in Cooper Kupp. A-Rod maybe, since he won 2 straight MVPs.
Tom Brady's obviously still one of them.
Yeah.
I think Matt Stafford's top 10, not top 3. But I think Aaron Donald and TJ are top 3. In my book, they should be top 2.
Could be top 2. Very well could be top 2.
In my book, they should be top 2. That's just my view,
and
man.
if Watt's number 2, I'm not going to entirely hate it because, I mean,
no,
it's kind of hard to surpass Aaron Donald. You can make that argument between Donald and TJ, but I think at the end of the day, it is Aaron Donald number 1.
It is. Have you guys got your Pickens jersey yet? I have not.
No, not yet. I'm actually I'm holding off. I really am.
The only reason why we are is because with Steelers receivers, I don't jump to jerseys yet.
Najee last year was an exception.
But receivers, I don't jump yet because Juju's gone and I have his jersey. AB's gone. I have his jersey. Oh, I did. I sold it. I got rid of it, man. I was so upset at him.
But the shit on.
Obviously, Deontay, he's still here. I don't know how much longer he'll be here, but I didn't get his jersey yet.
Right.
Claypool, I didn't get his jersey. Rob got it as a Christmas gift. But
yeah,
I don't rush for Steelers receiver jerseys because I don't know how much longer they're going to be here. Pickens, I love to be here for the long term. He's going to be a hell of a player for us.
Yep.
But I'm going to hold the brakes. Once he signs that second contract, if he does, I'll probably get it. The fact the NFL is letting Watson get a revenge game on the Texans while they're in rebuild mode is disgusting. I agree. And it's his first game back. It's all about money ratings, man. Eric, what's up, man? How you doing, Eric?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Jonathan Taylor is top 10, yeah. I'd argue Jonathan Taylor could be a top 3.
He could be. He really could be.
Traveling Jack says if Claypool is still immature, then yeah, trade him. I've always been open to trading any of our receivers. But Claypool.
Yeah, we could trade him.
Yeah, Claypool's the most.
He's the most tradable.
Yeah, at the moment. But they're not going to trade him because what do you trade him for? Because I'm falling off the Roquan Smith, potential there.
Fantasy there.
That's not going to happen. So I mean, Claypool's going to stay here, and to keep him in the slot's a huge mismatch. So I mean, he made that great catch last night. So
it was a massive mismatch. Yeah. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. Going to the bathroom is Rob. I think Hayden would be good insurance for Wallace. I agree. I actually want to bring Hayden back, but if you bring Hayden back, you have to play him. He's not going to sit on the bench. But you're not going to bench Sutton. You're not going to bench Witherspoon. You're not going to bench Wallace. So unless someone gets hurt, knock on wood, Hayden's not going to come back. Although I would absolutely bring him back if that time comes. Which I have a scary feeling about. All right, it's still halftime. In fact, I'm going to check the stats quick. I mean, there's not really much to say in terms of stats, but might as well get into it, man. We already know Isaiah Likely is star of the game, so there's nothing really to anything else to say about him. Yeah, Huntley, 13 of 14 for 129 and 1 touchdown. In fact, let me get it on the screen for you guys.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Gotta make sure I don't hit the swear jar here. I've cussed, I don't even know how many times. I've not put one dime in there yet.
Disappointed in you?
Well, I'm not reaching all the way over there.
Why not?
Maybe I should get one of my own. My own jar of coins.
Yeah?
Instead of taking yours. I mean, you're running low already. How many times?
Oh, shit, I ain't running low.
Running low. You gotta figure something out.
As I just cursed again, swear jar. Dang, man.
I'm running low.
Dang.
Running low.
This has got to be a record now for...
Start of the third quarter, game is back. Ravens still lead 10-3.
And we're going to get into the stats real quick here. Tyler Huntley, 13 of 14, 129 and a touchdown. Rushing offense not doing much for the Ravens, but Isaiah Likely is the star of the game, obviously. 8 receptions, 100 yards. I mean, wow. Just wow. McSorley, 140 and an interception. I would imagine Colt McCoy is going to get the entire second half. Not much of a rushing game, but we're seeing some pretty decent sparks in both offense. But now I'd imagine we're going to get the third stringers going this time around.
Yep. Cardinals looking to kick off.
Whoops, what'd I do?
What did you do?
I clicked out the wrong tab. There we go. I'm back. I'm
there
back.
We go.
There we go. Hayden wants 3 years. Does he? I think I heard that actually. Yeah.
3 years.
Local bands, I think you're right. I think I did hear something about...
I don't know about that, man.
No, I'm not getting him 3 years.
I don't know about that.
Looks like Ravens will come onto the field. Let's see who's that quarterback. I'd imagine it's going to be Anthony Brown, or is Tyler Huntley going to see more time? Is he going to see some second half action?
I don't know how much more time he needs, though. I think he's proven himself to be a capable backup.
Obviously. Nope, that's Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown, number 12.
Brown Jr., as a matter of fact. Let's get a little background on Anthony Brown, because I'm unfamiliar about him. He's undrafted this year. Out of Oregon.
They run the ball here with number 30. I think that is Tyler Badie. Or Badie. Yeah, Badie.
Tyler. That'd be a weird last name.
Badie. I think that's how you say it, Badie. Badie, whatever.
Badie? I don't know. I'll just call him Badie.
Might be Badie. Who knows? Now that you said Badie, when you look at him, like,
he's now geez. A baddie for Jade Cargill. That's what he is.
Okay.
Beware says, are we trading Bush or are we still keeping him until the end of the season when free agent comes around? Well, I think we're going to keep him.
Oh, damn, he faked out player right there. They give it back to Badie.
Good rush there. That's a first down. Past the 30-yard marker now.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think we keep Bush. I don't think he gets traded.
No.
I don't think he gets traded.
I'm not going to expect much or anything at this point from Bush, but all I'm going to say is if Bush doesn't step it up and we got to deal with this the rest of the year or the majority of the year, man, I said it yesterday, man. Something in me tells me we're going to have to make a move at linebacker. I don't know who that is. I don't know when that is. I don't know how that is, but we're going to have to make a move at linebacker. That's my secret bad feeling. Because I don't trust Bush. He looked decent yesterday. All the linebackers actually did, man. But still, I don't trust Bush no more after that attitude.
It's hard to. It's hard to have your faith in him.
Yeah, it is.
And in number 55, and I hate having this. I hate that he wears that number now.
He's wearing it disgracefully at this point. Oh, that's
as a false start.
False start on the Ravens. Fans threw punches, tossed beers. Yeah, that fight that broke out. I didn't see the video.
I did. It was a really, really physical and chaotic fight.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it that bad?
It involved a Jags fan and I think another Steelers fan, or a group of them, of Steelers fans.
Really?
And like they were pulling each other and throwing punches, and it was around other civilians, other fans around. It was real physical. They were like falling down the bleachers and the seats and everything like that, going down the stairway. And it was so bad to a point you saw on video that a mother was holding her child's hand and was like getting away from the ruckus.
See, man.
And I never understood fighting at a game.
It's a preseason game. What's the fight
A preseason
about?
game at that, yeah. A preseason game at that.
What was the fight about? Was the dude drunk and wanted to start something? Did someone say something that made him hurt his feelings? Was he wearing a player's jersey he didn't like?
I don't know.
It's the Jags and Steelers rivalry. I get it.
We never really know what starts these fights, but
first down there on 3rd and 8 to Webb. Brown to Webb. First down, Ravens on the 3rd down. But holy hell.
It was ridiculous. It really was. Completely uncalled for, unnecessary.
Electric Visual says I would bench Jack next week and have Bush start the whole game for his job with Mark Robinson alongside. I actually welcome that.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea, actually. I think Jack's proven enough.
Absolutely. But, I don't know. Tomlin might, very similar to this week, start as many stars as he can if they're capable of playing. That includes Najee and Cam.
Yeah, that's true.
Play action. Brown throws it. Caught.
To number 87 of Baltimore. That is, who is that?
Gaither.
Tight end, I believe.
No, it's receiver.
Oh, it's okay, receiver, yeah. Bailey Gaither.
Interesting name.
Oh, that's the motherfucking, excuse my language, that's the freaking Mahler's receiver. That's him. You know the Mahler's receiver that stuck out for the USFL? The only good player on the Maulers?
I didn't watch.
That was him.
I watched.
He was their leading receiver.
I watched 3 games.
That was their leading
games.
receiver.
I watched 3 games.
Yeah, they signed him up, gave him an opportunity.
But
Bailey Gaither.
I would play Jack next week for like a series or 2 and then get him out just to keep him, good to go. But I absolutely would have Robinson and Bush together. I ultimately still think they're going to have Bush and Spillane on the field at the same time, and then Spillane and Robinson maybe. But I do want to see Robinson get time ahead, not because
Anthony Brown throws the ball, it's caught by Gaither.
Not because Spillane's doing poor or anything. It's just I want to see him get time before his usual reps. Kind of like Pickett this week. He got time with the ones. I want to see Robinson get some more time. He's been very impressive.
He has been.
He deserves earlier time. So I'm giving him earlier time. I doubt they do, but I'd love to see it.
We could see it.
Mark Robinson's going to be one of those guys. Very similar, I'm noticing, very similar to Trey Norwood. Late round selection.
Oh, they run the ball, and he's tackled for a loss. 4th down coming up. Arizona with the stop. Number 50.
Good play by Wooten. Very similar to Trey Norwood because he's a late round selection that's really impressing in camp and preseason, and that could affect into the regular season. But he's a late round guy that everyone's getting behind.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I would like to see more Robinson. I just don't know if the Steelers are going to give him that opportunity so quickly because he's still a raw aspect.
Very new. He's only had 1 year at the position. But seeing how he's playing it, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, maybe come year 2, year 3, he could see time. Depends
Holy
on the progression.
punt.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the Ravens got themselves a punter.
This Stout guy? Is that Stat again?
Yeah, they got
Jordan Stat.
They got themselves a punter.
Man,
They find gems at special teams.
Yeah, they do. Whether that's returnmen, whether that's kickers, punters.
They're gonna have. Yeah, they used a 4th-round selection on this punter.
He's impressive. Jordan Stat.
Man
is right. Yeah, Mark Robinson, a.k.a. Mr. Hitstick. I like that. LTN Gaming. Yeah, Mr. Hitstick. I like that.
Yeah, he's gonna leave a mark on you. That's for sure.
Danny SB. Danny SB says, what position do we draft first next year? Line.
If I have to give a way too early pick, offensive line.
Like, see, I'm back and forth with that because I want us to address offensive linemen early, but at the same time, I want us to make a splash at offensive linemen because I think we seriously need experience.
Yes.
We added 2 guys with that, Cole and Daniels. Daniels is having a rough start. Cole's looking really solid, but we need more experience.
Right.
Although I would absolutely welcome an offensive lineman first round. It's not pretty, but it's the foundation.
I think at this point you need that 1st-round pedigree on the line.
But what I've noticed,
that.
in fact, you know what? Let me take that back because if they do address offensive linemen in free agency, they'll probably pick up guys they picked up this year, where it was just guys with starting experience, guys at solid deals, right?
Under the radar,
per
se type guys.
The second wave guys.
Yeah.
Right? I'm afraid that's what they're gonna do again. Under Omar Khan, though, I don't know what to expect. It could be very Colbert-esque. He could make an immediate splash. I don't know.
That could be in the draft. That was first selection as our GM.
Right.
Could be offensive line.
So honestly,
and what Omar Khan, King Khan, has done so far as GM has been beneficial, especially for the long run. So that could be for the draft.
So maybe his approach in free agency is more immediate rather than Colbert waiting for the second, third wave guys.
Especially with our cap situation potentially.
I'd hope, but if that's not the case, they're going to go after those second, third wave guys, which for the O-line recently hasn't helped. Not yet, at least. So go grab a stud at offensive lineman in the 1st round. Address it early. Let me know you care about the damn position. Swear jar.
If you're going to have Najee and Kenny Pickett, then yeah, you better care about that line.
Exactly. Oh, McSorley's still in, and there's a flag.
McSorley is still in.
That was definitely a jump on the.
They give them the full game.
Yes,
Who else do Arizona have? I don't have Colt McCoy. They have Trace McSorley. What else do they freaking got?
False start on the Cardinals. Yeah, let's take a look. I believe Arizona still has Colt McCoy and Jarrett Guarantano.
Jarrett Guarantano. He played college football at Tennessee and Washington State.
Never heard of him. Might see him tonight.
Undrafted rookie, more likely.
They're obviously trying to get the most out of their second, third string guys to see who can be the backup. Is Colt McCoy hurt? Maybe I didn't know about that. Is Colt McCoy hurt?
I haven't heard anything.
Otherwise, I would imagine you've seen time.
I haven't heard anything.
James had me drinking Jack. Yeah. Very, very fitting because obviously they share the same last name. Harvin's drop kick after the safety went 75 yards. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we need, man. If we're pinned like that, which might be more often than we want to see, we're going to need someone that can boom the ball. McSorley throws deep towards the right sideline. Oh, what a play!
Deflected.
And there's a late flag.
That was a very late flag. Number 21 with the breakup.
Brandon Steffens.
That was he was targeting, Trace McSorley he was targeting Andy Isabella. Pass interference defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, that's PI.
He had no need to touch his right shoulder.
I don't know why the ref waited so long to throw it.
If he turned his head and then jumped at the ball, that would have been clean. But to touch his shoulder before turning, that's illegal.
I'm just saying, why do you need to touch your shoulder on Andy Isabella?
Slow him down.
Yeah, but you got the size factor there. What the hell? I'm just saying.
Is Daniels' bad play due to the play of the rest of the O-line? Not exactly. Oh, that's a drop by Dortch. I wouldn't say exactly. It might have some effect, I'd imagine. I think it's affecting almost everybody. These guys still have to gel together.
It could be that. But then again, I see Daniels one-on-one sometimes.
And he's missing guys. He's getting beat.
He's losing the battles, yeah.
He's causing penalties. So, I'm not putting it all completely on the offensive line altogether, but individually, some of these guys are just not performing too well.
Nope.
That's the problem, man.
Or if they are, they're inconsistent with it.
Right. Troy drops back, throws it, left side. The fuck?
Incomplete. Third down coming up.
Hey,
He targeted Isabella, but was way short.
He had Isabella, but incredibly way short.
Way short, dude.
Bro. Pittsburgh Steelers storylines? Life after Big Ben?
Yeah, we're living it.
Revamped O-line? Revamped.
you say so.
Revamped? Where? Reigning Defensive Player of the Year?
You're goddamn right.
Revamped O-line. That's hilarious.
There's no difference.
Where? Revamped.
There's no difference.
That's being genuine. Revamped. Quentin Spain.
Yeah, 2 additions. That's revamping. Right?
Snap. McSorley.
On paper, look good.
Right side of the field. Caught. Andy Isabella.
First down.
Isabella is a very nice depth piece.
Hell yeah, man.
First down on 3rd and 10. They'll put him past midfield. Isabella with a very clean route. McSorley underthrowing it, but very clean route.
Takes a snap. McSorley goes to throw.
Oh, my
Intercepted. It is picked off. And he is finally taken down. Number 22. That is not Jimmy Smith.
That's Williams. Demarion Williams, I believe is his name. Oh, my God. Dude, McSorley sucks. All these throws are so off. They're behind. They're beside. They're not in the bread basket. Bruh.
Where was that?
You threw it to the defender, bro.
He threw it to who is that? Marion Williams. I think that's another rookie of theirs.
Bro, he didn't even.
Bro, why are the rookies standing out for the fucking Ravens? What the fuck? You got Isaiah Likely, you got the punter, Jordan Stout, now you got him with a pick.
Bro, McSorley sucks.
No wonder why they got rid of him.
Get it here, not here.
No wonder why they got rid of him. Holy jeez.
Put in Colt McCoy now, man. Damn. They go out for him.
Or put in the
play action.
The other dude.
Brown checks it down. Oh, takes a hit from behind. Is number 47. Number 47, that is Nate McCrary.
Nate McCrary.
I'm waiting for a next commercial so I can use the bathroom and get something to drink. Trying to keep this play-by-play going. So that's 2 interceptions McSorley has thrown this week. Or tonight. Yeah, Quentin Spain and I never know how to pronounce this guy's name. Laurent Duvernay Tardif are veteran guards who are still available. They are. Oh, up the middle. Oh, whoa.
Suffered a huge hit.
That's a clean hit, though. Led it with the shoulder. Clean hit. McCrary gets up the field, and that's a first down. There we go. That was Marcus Williams, the former Saint. Marcus Williams, he's not with the he is with the Ravens, but he's not playing.
No, that's 32.
Yeah, 22 is Demarion Williams. Why would Marcus Williams be playing in the second half? McCrary gets taken to the sideline. He's feeling after that hit.
Oh yeah. 1st and 10.
Give it to the running back.
And he finds a hole and he runs for a gain of, I think it is 8 or 9.
That is Tyler Batty again. Am I pronouncing his name right? For all you Ravens fans out there, am I pronouncing his right name?
Is it Batty or Badai?
I think it's Batty. I think it's cool if you call him Batty. Jade Cargo will be very proud. Mason plays with the heart of a first-round quarterback. He does, man. A lot of people don't give Mason credit, bro. Or they don't give him enough credit.
They don't.
Like, he gets unwarranted hate, but what? Tyler Batty again.
Another first down. He's fighting.
That'll take him within 5 yards. What's really impressive, what's motivating, what's encouraging about Mason is he's always trying to get better.
Yeah.
And you may not think that's your right, but he wants to fight to be a starter.
Yeah.
I gotta respect that. Think of him how you will. Oh, he's not starting material. Go ahead, you have that right. But you gotta think that a player wanting to reach that level is encouraging.
It's encouraging. It's something that you should respect and actually admire.
Compared to Devin Bush, where he's like, well, I'm still going to be in the NFL either way, so whatever. Like, it sounds like this dude it sounds like this dude could just sit on the bench and he'd be happy with it. Compared to Mason, who's like, yeah, I'm here to try to win this battle. I'm here to, continue to grow and, this and that.
He's here to compete. No matter where he's at, whether he's a fill-in starter, an actual starter, or a backup, he's here to compete.
All right, and that's respectful. Kodak655 says, hi, just dropped in, likely as a dog. He is a dog. Him and Andrews are nasty. Oh, Brown throws it, check down.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Batty.
Too Batty.
Too easy for Baltimore, man. Too easy. Baltimore is on the way to the 22nd consecutive preseason victory. Too easy.
21-1 will not be happening from the looks of it.
Is Buddy Johnson still on the team? Yes. He looked better than he did the first game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he makes the roster. I would put Johnson on the practice squad and give Mark Robinson his spot.
So with that being said, you're saying 4 inside.
4 or 5.
Yeah, you got Jack, you got Bush, you got Spillane, and then Robinson.
Right. The 5th guy might be Marcus Allen, but he hasn't played all preseason.
He really hasn't, though. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't say he might play next week.
Unless he's
Unless
he's injured, but
which might take away time
from. He is.
I don't know. I haven't heard any of that. But my fear then is that might take time away from Mark Robinson.
That might,
because they're going to play him over Robinson.
Yeah, Buddy Johnson could be a practice squad player. Not that it's a bad thing.
It's not.
Something were to happen, you just get elevated. Simple as that.
Right.
That is if he wants to be on the practice squad. That's entirely his decision.
Right. Steelers Freak says they didn't have enough draft picks or cash to fill all the needs. Much of today's O-line problems are due to paying Ben and neglecting the aging line. The decided to build from the outside and with skilled players, the trenches inside line will be addressed in the next 2 drafts. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. They just bet on some of these guys just playing as long as they can, which is a big curse with this team sometimes. They bet on these guys just playing until the wheels fall off. And that's not just specifically for the running back position. That's for any position. They just they milk these guys sometimes. And I'm like, bro, just I thank you for everything, but you're done, man.
Yeah, like when it's time, you can tell it's time.
But lately, they've just been milking the shit out of these dudes. Like, bro, ain't no milk no more. That's
nope.
It's curdled, bro. It's not no good. But you're right, Freak.
They have to focus on the O-line, that's for sure. That is for sure.
Any new rule changes this year? I haven't heard any. And if they
did, I haven't really paid attention.
Right.
I am not gonna lie to you. I would assume that there is. I know they tried to pitch in for the for overtime.
Right.
I don't think they changed anything.
Ben just left and folks want a Super Bowl run. Laughing my ass off. Who wants a Super Bowl run yet? Who wants a Super Bowl run?
I don't know. I'm willing to be patient.
That's why I'm not pushing Pickett to the starting quarterback spot yet.
Yeah.
We're not winning Super Bowl this year. Why rush your long-term guy?
I'm not anticipating a Super. I'm anticipating us to be extremely competitive, but grow at the same time as a unit, as a team. And with that, just like you said, and I agree with you, I'm not rushing pick. I'm willing to be patient with the guy.
The only complaint I have with this team as of right now is their lack of upgrading the offensive line.
Yes.
And maybe we need to be a little bit more patient with this line, with guys like Daniels and Dotson and Moore, right? Because they're all, Daniels is new, Dotson and Moore are still young, right?
Yeah.
But how much longer can I lean on to that? I led on to that last year. And we got new faces this time. Some of those new faces aren't stepping up as soon as we thought. Maybe that's our fault. But I'm going to give it to at least week 5, week 6 is my max limit.
I would say for me, max limit is within the first month.
So, like,
and after that, that's when you got to be on your A game.
Yeah,
24/7.
If there's no improvement, then yeah. But as of right now, I do have a bone to pick with this team with how they did band-aid the line again as it's being shown. I get they have guys under contracts.
Yeah, it's, the extra point there.
Oh, my fault.
Right there.
Sorry, we got into chat discussion. Move your damn finger.
It's right there. Come on, you know where
Move
it is.
your goddamn finger.
My finger wasn't even blocking it.
I'm already blind, and then you're
You got glasses!
And I'm still blind!
And that's a goddamn problem. You got prescription lens, bro. What the fuck is wrong with your eyes?
A lot.
Holy gee, there was a flag on the play holding on Arizona. That don't surprise me.
Man, I was supposed to take a piss then.
Yeah, you can wait.
I can hold it.
You can wait. We are down to 4:45 in the third quarter.
But I was saying, like, the only reason why they kept most of these guys is because they're still under contract. They're still on rookie deals.
Yeah.
So they're not going to invest it too much into the line. They're just going to hope and pray that they improve, as is most of the fans, obviously. But,
yeah. I mean, at this point, that's all we can do.
But not much longer can they do that. We'll see how the O-line goes this entire year, because I'm not expecting too many drastic changes or moves. And we'll see. All I know is that this line, I believe this is what the line's going to look like. Dotson's got to be the left guard, but that's the only change we'll see in terms of the starting lineup is Dotson will be promoted to the full-time left guard starter.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not anticipating any drastic moves or changes. Could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But what I'm saying is just get used to this line and let's hope and pray, fingers crossed, they just get better as the season goes on.
Yep.
You would think realistically that's what would happen. I wonder if Green could play inside linebacker. Man, I don't know, bro.
I think there's no hope. There's no hope for the guy.
I don't want to see. Oh,
that is too high.
Why is he still on the fucking field?
That's way too high.
Why is McSorley still on the field?
He is not accurate whatsoever.
Swear jar. Why is McSorley still on the field?
He is not accurate.
Hey, look, it's Samuel L. Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, man. Hey, we're his kryptonite. I'm just saying.
Why is McSorley still in? Is he playing the whole game?
3rd and 12.
Do they know? Oh,
that was
free play. Man, what's with this thing?
Nope. They don't do that no more.
Neutral zone infraction. What's the difference? Let me get a free play, motherfucker. Swear jar. Sorry.
Chill.
Swear jar is heavy tonight. I apologize, bro. I'm out of coins. I'm not out of coins, but
Bro, look at this already. I'm gonna show it. Why the hell not? Look at this.
The bottom is almost completely covered with coins.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at right there.
We're in week 2 of the preseason.
That's where it's at. We got a long way to go. We got a full 17 weeks of football, guys.
McSorley drops back, throws it left side of the field. He's open, and he overthrows the receiver again. Dude, get this guy off the field. This dude sucks.
Man, you got a.
I can't stand.
You got a penalty to benefit you, and you still can't take advantage.
McSorley sucks. Is he hugging the reporter? Dude, get off the field, bro. You suck. Damn. What do you guys think of Muth in year 2? I think he's going to take a significant jump.
Muth? Absolutely. No doubt about it. Especially if he stays healthy.
I actually think he could have a bigger year than some of the receivers we have.
He might. He really might.
Lot of room. A lot of room for Williams. And
he's finally taking down
past the 40-yard line. And that's commercial. All right, I'm going to use the bathroom quick.
And let me get out your way.
It'll be a lot easier today.
Probably going to go out the screen real quick. And I am back, and this chair on the floor is freaking... It's hard to control, no lie. No lie. Commercial break, 17-3. Baltimore leads, obviously. They just appears that they are going to win their 22nd straight preseason game, keep that streak alive. And Lamar Jackson's on the commercial with Kevin Hart with DraftKings. Like I care. I really don't. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Where's there it is. Mason should have started last year and bridged the gap to Pickett. That was me and Dan's argument last year. You know, when Ben had that performance in the playoffs against the Browns, you know, we said, you know, why not Ben just retire? Because we felt like at that point Ben was done. His arm wasn't what it used to be. And we felt like Mason should start. And that could have been still a competitive year even if Mason started. But we weren't confident that the Steelers were going to do anything last year. We didn't feel like... We felt like they were going to be competitive, let me say that. But we didn't feel like they were going to win the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not that we didn't think they weren't going to do anything. It's just that if... We knew we weren't going to win a Super Bowl next year.
And we felt like if Ben came back, it was going to be the same thing from the 2020 season.
Because there was no way from 2020 to 2021 that with Ben still... At his age, even though he led the year in comeback victories, all that good shit, at his age, he cannot lead us to a ship no more.
No, he wasn't gonna. He wasn't gonna do anything down the stretch, and he wasn't able to.
Him coming back was a waste. The only reason he came back is because I believe Art Rooney II wanted him back.
Yeah, because Ben said that Colbert was ready to move on, and even Tomlin was there too. But Art Rooney, he did not want him going.
And of course, he has final say.
Of course. He's the man that leads the charge.
Right. So,
man, Dan, we wanted Mason to start last year because we felt like that we weren't going to do anything different compared to 2020 if Ben came back. So, Ben could have retired from there, and Mason could have started, and then we could have still gone with the quarterback like we did anyway.
right.
Obviously, that didn't happen.
Now, how the season would have went if Mason started the whole year, I have no clue. But, you know, another reason why Ben came back is because of his cap hit. But he ultimately took less.
He did. Well, he signed a new contract.
But he had $5 million less. But he had to come back because of that.
Yeah.
He was going to pay him $7 on the cap. So it's like they were cornering. But that's also due to his contract extension, which he didn't need that big of a contract extension.
Especially at that point of his age.
No. We cornered ourselves with that deal. It's one of the few deals where Colbert locked himself very poorly.
So, yeah. And big hit right there.
Third down coming up.
Nick Boyle with the catch. Yeah, let me get out your way.
Thank you, sir. I'm out the frame again.
And you back. No, you were in the frame.
Look at all this room.
Yeah, let me give you your space.
So many activities.
Yeah.
Are the Steelers holding Mason back at this point by keeping him? Maybe. I don't think they gave him a fair shot to be the starter, and this was his true fair shot because he wasn't going to start over Ben. Everyone knew that.
Yeah.
This year was,
Oh, wait a minute. Anthony Brown with a deep pass, and the receiver can't track it, but there is
2 flags.
flags on the field.
But this was his first year where it was an open competition, but I think the Steelers are just happy with him being the backup.
Right.
If it comes down to it and he gets traded, I hope he gets traded to a spot where he does have a chance of playing.
Pass interference on the defense. Yeah, he's got a hold of his arm. Yep. What the hell, man?
What is he doing? Well, the Ravens are well on their way to this 22nd.
Continuing that streak. The streak will live of 22 consecutive preseason wins.
Right.
It's what it's looking like.
After Ben busted his elbow, it was curtains for Ben. Yeah, it was. But we were trapped in his contract. So, and again, that's poor management there from Colbert to give him that big of an extension at that age. Play action. Anthony Brown. Drops back. Clean pocket. Now he motions to the right. Can't find a target, so he throws it short to Batty, but he cannot haul in. He'll be sacking down coming up.
Yep.
2:09 left in the third quarter, folks.
Game's going by quick.
It is going by very quick. It's going by quicker than yesterday's game, and yesterday's game went by very quick. It flew. In fact, we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now. Don't feel like 2.5 hours.
It does not feel like 2.5 hours. You're right.
Right. I'm actually enjoying this, man. This is awesome. Because the reason why I'm saying I'm enjoying this is because we're streaming a Ravens game.
Yep.
I think, it's because watching any other, like, AFC North team is just, it's hard to watch for me as a Steelers fan. But we want to add it to the channel because it still revolves around Steelers, and we got to check out the competition. What a pass!
Whoa!
Wow!
Touchdown!
Wow! What a pass from Anthony Brown.
That ain't Jordan Stout.
That's not George Stout. What a pass! Clean as hell to Webb.
Anthony Brown with a beautiful throw. Good accuracy, right on the money.
Dare I say the Ravens have 3 quality quarterbacks?
Looks that way, don't it?
Wow, what a throw. Did we catch UFC last night? We did not.
Might want to put up the touchdown marker.
Yeah, you're right. What am I doing?
And the extra point, take a wild guess.
Yeah.
It's good.
Man.
No, we didn't watch the UFC.
I totally forgot the fight was last night. And if I would have remembered, I would have found an illegal stream so I could watch that last fight. Man, yeah, it goes to show you, UFC is completely unpredictable.
Yep. Caught the commentators completely off guard.
In the last minute of the 5th round, he knocks him out just like that.
Man.
Don't Sims look like a young Brown? Yeah, Steven Sims, yes. He runs like him. He even walks like him. The way he catches the punt. It's like AB. It's like I'm watching AB out there.
2 numbers less, but yeah. Steven Sims, he's making a strong candidate too.
Mm-hmm.
He looked pretty solid in some reps.
If he don't make the roster, he's absolutely a practice squad guy.
Yep. No doubt.
I love the pickup when we grabbed him after the final cuts last year. We added him as a practice squad piece. I'm like, this dude, man, hey, if he's ever called up, he's someone that can play anywhere and produce.
Yep.
And he's showing that this year. And he's earning a practice squad spot.
And with Calvin Austin's injury at the moment, he can basically fill in for that role.
Right. Who knows? Maybe now Calvin Austin at the end of camp was out of a walking boot, so that's good.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
But if it turns a corner, he could certainly take his spot for now. If anything ever happens to Austin, he's got to be put on IR for a significant amount of time. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm saying if someone like him were to go on IR, we have guys that can fill in those roles.
Yeah, the receiver depth is
stacked.
That's fantastic.
We're talking 9 quality receivers.
Yeah.
Deontay, Pickens, Claypool, Austin, Gunner, Sims, Vaughns, Boykin.
Yep.
I'll even toss in Cody White. Tyler Snead.
Tyler Snead, man. We got capable guys at wide receiver.
It's honestly like we're going to have like 4 receivers on the practice squad. 4 or 5.
That's not a bad thing.
I'm not letting Cody walk because he's a good presence in the locker room. A lot of people like him. Not letting Sims walk. Although on the practice squad, these guys can easily be taken at any moment.
Right.
Not letting Vaughns walk. Hell, I wouldn't even let Snead walk. Or Boykin.
Goes to show we are fine at wide receiver.
Right. Sims has been great making defenders miss. Give him a spot in 53. He's definitely making a case. He's definitely earned it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how many receivers the Steelers have on the roster. Either 5 or 6. I ultimately think they keep 5. They're probably going to want to stack defense heavy, which I agree with.
Right.
Or maybe stack offensive line heavy. Please.
They may have to.
So that's going to have some sacrifices at certain positions, and receiver is one of those where our options are endless all over the offense. So
yeah, you're right.
It's not going to be bad to only have 5. Oh! And they return it past the 25, down by the 26.
We got a minute 57 left in the third quarter.
Minute 50, so we still have one more quarter, folks.
Yes, we do.
The return was by TJ Pledger. TJ Pledger. Cody White's dad is in the front office. I forgot that! Stay the Steelers. Good point. I
Yes.
forgot that. They just added him.
I forgot all about that.
I forgot that. Yeah, Cody White's dad is in the front office.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us, bro. Yeah, Cody White's not going anywhere.
Isn't it Sheldon White?
I think that's him.
I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's him. Yeah, I believe Sheldon White.
Yeah, dude. Cody White ain't going nowhere.
No, Cody White's not going nowhere.
We're a family-orientated team.
Very family-oriented. I mean, come on.
No one's going anywhere. Nobody is going anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say it shows. I totally forgot we added him, man. That's pretty cool. Family is everything, man. Might as well call us Vin Diesel.
You don't fuck with family. Let me say that.
MSU legend Cody White. Yep. Is that McSorley still? For the love of my eyes, please don't let it be McSorley. It is.
It's McSorley.
He throws a laser there to Bolden, who gets a first down. McSorley's probably playing this entire game, man. For the love of our eyes, bro, get McSorley off the field.
McSorley's going to have to bust his ass out for the rest of the game, but
McSorley has
it's because of his interceptions what got them in that hole right now.
He has 30, almost 30 passes now.
Jesus.
McSorley
He's scrambling
to the right.
He's scrambling, and
Maybe a yard.
maybe 2.
Yeah, Ricochet. I mean, well, Ricochet, you're a Ravens fan, right? You're a Ravens fan, right? So you would say this has been a decent game. For me, as watching it, it's been a little exciting. For a blowout, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little decent to watch, but God, man,
I mean, I'll give the Ravens this. They got credible depth
they do
in certain positions.
I don't
I will give
understand
them that. That's why they're so competitive, even when the injury bug hits them. I will give the Ravens that.
But I don't understand the Cardinals, man. Okay? I don't know what the problem is at their backup quarterback spot. I don't know if Colt McCoy's hurt. I don't know if the other guy's hurt.
Oh, he's being pressured. He has to get rid of it, and he misses.
That's the end of the third quarter, by the way.
That is the end of the third quarter. You're right.
I don't know what the Cardinals are doing, but this dude hasn't been able to get a touchdown on the board in 3 quarters. Get him off the field.
And the chance that they had that, they screwed up.
Screwed big time. All right, where we at? Wide receiver capital could be used for O-line or inside linebacker trade. Just an idea. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
We have very tradable guys. I like these black Cardinals jerseys. So do I. So do I. See, if I knew they were wearing that in the thumbnail, we would have put the black helmets. I mean, I could update it quick, but, I mean, what's the point?
It's no biggie. It's no biggie. It's not a bad look for Arizona.
Right. Let's see. SteelTwins, raise your hand if you hate the Ravens.
You already know.
I raised 2 hands.
I will say this, though. I got more respect than hate for Baltimore.
Really?
For me, yes. Nothing but respect to Baltimore.
Really?
There's times I can't stand them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's nothing but respect to Baltimore.
Who wins? Bush versus Bush? Oh God, Bush versus Moncrief? Bush.
Wait, Bush versus Moncrief?
Bush.
Yeah.
Bush. Jordan says he's a Ravens fan, so he thinks it's decent. Well, there you go.
Of course you think that.
I grew up in Baltimore and moved to the Burgh 10 years ago. I love the city of Pittsburgh, but still a Ravens fan. That's got to be weird for you, Ricochet. That's got to be weird. That's got to be strange. But hey, if you're living good, why not, bro? Also, McCoy is hurt. I didn't know that. Don't have any other.
So put in the other dude. Put in the rookie. Give him a chance.
For real. I think McSorley's going to play this entire game.
At this point, he might as well. Why get him out now? Unless he throws one more pick and they're like, all right, Rook, get in there.
But at this point, put Kingsbury out there.
Yeah, it was once to back up the Brady. Let's not forget that.
Exactly.
It was once to back up the Brady.
Devin Bush and Claypool for Roquan Smith in the 6. I'd upgrade the 6 to a 4th, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore, man. It was a cool fantasy like a week or 2 ago, but I think Roquan's actually gonna play out his contract and probably Probably get he'll probably be a top free agent next year.
Yeah, I heard he went back to practice. He's done with his holdout. He's like, I'm just gonna play out my contract.
Yeah.
He wants to prove himself, so he's gonna do it.
Right. Although, we might not have to spend too much to get him, because if he's a free agent and linebacker's definitely going to be a need,
we could scoop him.
I'm grabbing him.
We could scoop him right there and then.
I'm grabbing him. If he's a free agent next year, I'm grabbing him. If I'm Omar Khan, that's one of my first splashes. Right there. To start off my free agency period, absolutely. 3rd and 7. McSorley drops back, throws it, caught. Isabella gets the first down.
Then he was rolling while getting tackled. I believe he got it.
Isabella on the drag. I think he got the first down. Lamar Jackson's only good for the first 8 games. I wouldn't exactly say that.
Well,
I give Jackson a little more credit.
I don't disagree though, because toward the the final half of the season, especially when we beat them in overtime, he wasn't that great.
Right.
I mean, granted, Harbaugh's, ballsy, risky plays and decisions did kind of hurt them with their record-wise.
It hurt the rate because they were the #1 seed. And at the time, I get Harbaugh being a little ballsy because at that point, what do you got to lose?
But when we beat Baltimore in overtime, the Ravens didn't win a single game afterward.
Because at the time, and they go for it on 4th and 1, and he gets it. At the time, it was understandable because AFC was the average football league at that point, right? So, what I got to lose at that point? But that turned out to be everything because he should have just been a little more smart than ballsy.
I mean, you have Justin Tucker there and the option to
Yeah, I know.
You got Justin Tucker and you got the option to win in overtime. You don't do it.
I know. I don't get it.
I don't know.
But
incomplete.
Yeah, McSorley just threw a very another bad inaccurate pass.
Underthrew it.
But I'll give Lamar this, and don't think I'm kissing up to the Ravens or Lamar because I'm not. I'm just trying to be a little fair here. God almighty, who the hell did he have outside of Andrews?
Not really anybody. Bateman started coming into his own a little bit.
Marquise Brown kind of came into his own, had his best year, but there was still times where he was not making plays.
Yeah. They run the ball.
They give it to, I believe that is Ward. That is not Ward.
That is not 29.
Holy hell, that dude looked like Todd Gurley for a minute. Who remembers Todd Gurley? Do you remember Todd Gurley?
Who doesn't remember Todd Gurley?
That was Keontae Ingram. But the way that dude ran with the dreads and wearing number 30, I'm like, holy flashback to 2017 or 2018, whatever.
Todd Gurley, yeah.
Todd Gurley.
And you want to talk about a guy that they really ran until the wheels fall off. The Rams did.
Well, he had arthritis.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They didn't really run him into the ground.
Yeah, they kind of did.
He was still young.
And that was the problem.
That's not... Oh, Laser. Laser 2, I believe that was Bolden. But I don't think that's more so the Rams' fault.
When you got Jared Goff at quarterback, you got to depend on somebody.
Well, clearly.
So they depend on Todd Gurley, especially when it came into the end zone. Getting hit so many times and having to run the ball so many times.
I suppose that's fair, but Gurley is the most recent example that running backs have short lifespans.
Yeah.
If you don't take care of yourself.
He was a gem for a good bit.
Yeah, Kyler Murray is looking like a legit coach on the sidelines.
Oh! Tackled hard. Number 21.
First down there.
You're driving down the field now. But then again, they were doing that a couple times, and it didn't really pan out well.
Nope.
Because of McSorley.
That was Pledger, I believe. What is he doing with that afro, bro? He looks like a math teacher. He looks like a math teacher, bro. What is he doing with that afro? What is he doing, bro? Cut your hair. Yeah, when y'all took JK, bro, I was mad, man. JK was my guy.
They run the ball. God, he got hit.
Like, I'm cool with the Claypool pick, but JK was my dog.
Yeah, JK was there.
And ultimately, we took Najee, and I'm taking Najee over J.K. because I love Najee. But J.K. was my guy that year. And it happens every year, man. I got to learn myself to stop obsessing over one specific guy because when the Steelers don't take him, I get so mad at them because they didn't take him. But when they take someone that's actually better than the guy that they didn't take, like this year, right? A lot of us were obsessed with Malik Willis. Then we took Kenny Pickett. Who's looking smart in the end? The Steelers.
I mean, at that point, we were conditioned to accepting Willis as the pick because we believed that Willis was the pick with someone's interest.
McSorley's going to run it. Yes, he is. 4 yard. And
there's a flag on the play. And by the time of our selection, I don't know why, I just completely forgot about Pickett.
Yeah.
He did not cross my mind one bit. And then when I hear Franco Harris announce Kenny Pickett as the pick, I'm like, I was mind blown.
Me too.
I was like, oh crap, I forgot about this dude.
Yeah, because I didn't think they had him on the radar.
I thought it was Willis.
Yeah, we didn't think that he was on the Steelers' radar when that's so silly of us because he's the guy next door. And now look at him, man. The best quarterback preseason thus far.
Yep.
I wanted Hightower and we took Jarvis Jones. Yeah, that's just rough. I mean, that 2013 draft class was rough. If you look down the entire first round of that year for 2013, very little good talent came out of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hightower would have been ideal. Although we took Shazier the next year.
Oh, McSorley goes deep, and it's incomplete. Targeting Isabella. Could not get it down. Could not haul it in.
3rd and 19.
So it was kind of overthrown.
Yeah, let's see where this ball was. I mean, Isabella's not a tall guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's out of reach.
Wasn't accurate.
Out of reach. Isabella's looking good, though. What is Murray doing?
Watching the play.
Better watch that film.
It's not in his claws.
The fuck? Flag? Timeout? Timeout.
Arizona.
Timeout, Arizona.
Arizona takes their first time out. They're really going to think of what to do here.
Yeah.
Anything on Twitter? Giants. Oh, Giants beat the Bengals.
Good.
Giants won their second preseason game with this ending. Undrafted rookie Tamon Fox looked like he was shot out of a cannon from the sideline and forced a fumble to end the game.
Wow.
And the Giants recovered, and they beat the Bengals. Okay.
I remember when Gurley was the highest paid running back at $17 million. Yeah. And that was a dumb contract from the Rams. Najee is my number 1 pick last year. Join, you mean in fantasy? McSorley throws it across the field, and it's caught. And on a 3rd and 19, he checks it down to his running back, and he bulldozes his way for a 1st and goal, which could lead to Arizona's first touchdown of the game. Very, very good play by McSorley to motion to the left and throw it across his body where it's caught by Ingram, who gets a first down, but it turns out that there's an injured Cardinal on the field.
That was not good.
Not good at all. It's number 54, so that is the guy from Virginia. I believe Virginia Tech, Lecketus Smith.
Really?
Yep. Late round guy, man. He was a guy I was looking at in terms of depth later on during the draft process. When are bold predictions coming out? I don't know. In fact, I don't think we're going to do bold predictions this year because I don't know what to expect.
It's really hard to expect anything, really. Just enjoy the ride at this point.
That's on Iggs, yeah. So I might just run with that. I mean, we might come up with something if need be, but I don't know if bold predictions are coming out this year just because I don't know what to expect. Plus, the bold predictions we've done in the past couple of years has been wholly inaccurate. Wholly idiotic.
I think it might be best that we don't do bold predictions.
Yeah. Because I look back, I'm like, bro, shut up. Just 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 shut up.
Now that you brought that up, I remember one from like a few years back. What was one that we said?
I remember last
about
year.
Sean Davis.
Yeah. He was gonna have a Kevin Byard that And then I remember last year we said that Antonio Brown was going to break Antonio Brown's record for most touchdowns at 15 or tie it.
Antonio Brown.
Juju was going to tie.
You said Antonio Brown was going to tie Antonio Brown.
Fuck you. I know, you know what I meant.
I know what you meant. And, yeah, Juju wasn't anywhere close.
Yeah, I said Juju was going to tie Antonio Brown's touchdown record for 15. What the hell was that?
That didn't happen.
That was us smoking. God.
I don't even know if that will ever be touched. I'm going to be honest.
Nope. Not yet. How about the pump-up vid? See, I've been thinking about that for a couple months. I don't know if there's going to be a pump-up vid. I don't know. And if there is, like, it's going to be very selected. Might be a defensive pump-up vid.
I mean, you could put highlights of Najee in there. Right. Deontay, Pat.
Well, here's the thing. If I put highlights of Deontay, it's going to show Ben throwing the ball. Ben's not there no more.
And?
Just saying.
So?
It's odd to
me. Okay, but last year's problem, we had plays of Mason throwing the ball. So what?
I'm just saying.
Okay, but Mason played like 2 games.
I don't know. Maybe.
We could do it.
I gotta find the research and the time, but maybe.
Gotta get a play of every TJ Watt sack.
Yeah.
Gotta get all 23.
Hey, these pump ups, man, it took me like 3 months to create that one last year.
And first and goal, they run it, and he's short.
If there's no pump up this year, there'll probably be one next year. I'll tell you that. A TJ pump up vid, I mean, I could. That'd be pretty easy.
Could be a new era one, maybe.
Yeah.
Could be one.
Second goal coming up, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ravens already won this one, but we're just going to finish off the game. Maybe they get a touchdown, make it a little more interesting.
Second and goal,
this is their
2-yard line.
This is their second time in the goal line.
Play action,
mostly to the right.
McSorley keeps it. He dives for it.
And I believe that is a touchdown. That is a touchdown.
There's McSorley, runs it in. His first touchdown of the game. Might be a little late, Trace.
Yeah, a little late, huh?
You can say, yeah, I got a touchdown against my former team. Good for you.
TJ looking to repeat as Defensive Player of the Year. I think he will. All right, update on
Thibodeau. Thibodeau, yeah, Jesus Christ. I can't pronounce shit, excuse me. He told a group of reporters after tonight's game that he's doing fine. He doesn't appear to have anything serious.
Good. Thank God.
Thank God indeed.
That could have been scary. But good Lord. Is that player going to get fined for anything? Because that is absolutely dirty, bro.
I'm not sure.
Sorry. No matter what reason you can come up with, there is no way that player should have targeted that low in that area specifically.
Yeah.
You got this whole big-ass Thibodeau, and then you target his fucking ankle area. Swear jar. Like, what the hell, man?
I don't get it.
You guys should do vids where you look at highlights from previous seasons. Oh. I kind of like that suggestion. God, wouldn't that be a fun trip? Like, we can look back at the 2014 year, and then we can get into the background of... Because...
Yeah.
Talk about that season a little bit. Go down memory lane. That'd be kind of cool. He's short.
Oh, so it's not a touchdown.
He is short. So third and goal coming up.
Just sneak it.
He's small.
Shit. If he's small, there should be a small enough gap where he can squeeze in. Just give it a shot. Why not? You got nothing to lose.
You got these big defensive linemen. You tell me.
And you got big offensive linemen in front of you.
Who can't do nothing because he's got to run for his life. McSorley's only 6
They can't block for 2 seconds?
McSorley is heels inches higher than Kyler Murray, bro. He is not getting a quarterback sneak.
He's literally right there. You're right there. They're not even going for the sneak.
They're going shotgun.
Don't give it to the running back. You give it to the running back. Oh! McSorley keeps a hold of it.
Read option, and McSorley takes it in this time.
Now he's got the touchdown.
No doubt about it. That is a touchdown. Very good read option. McSorley takes it in. I really like this this Cardinals uniform look. The black with the white. Very cool look.
It was a hell of a fake out.
Yep.
Jesus.
There you go, folks. First touchdown for Arizona. 8.5 minutes left to go. We'll see if they can make it a little interesting, but I'm doubting it. 20. Oh, GT, don't remind me.
What?
Artie Burns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't want to think about that anymore. Here comes the comeback. Yeah, here comes the comeback, man. The Ravens are about to blow a 24-3 lead.
To Trace McSorley.
How's the SteelTwins podcast coming along? We can't wait for it. It's coming along pretty well, man. The first episode premieres week 1, where we will be talking about the Bengals game, and the weekly predictions will be added. We'll probably have a guest on here and there. This is throughout the entire season as well. We'll probably talk a little bit about around the league a little more.
We could.
Because it's not just going to be just a Steelers-Bengals preview and that's it. It's going to be a little more added. So,
yep.
It's going to be fun, man. I can't wait.
Yes, it is. It's coming.
Getting some finishing touches on it, but I can't wait to get this thing published and get that out there, and hope you guys can enjoy and continue to support, man. Yeah, Artie Burns sucked. Seeing the old vid of you guys in 2015 when we drafted Burns, literally 2 seats in an empty room, you have come a long way. Yeah.
Yeah, it was when the wall was red and...
This is, see, it's funny.
Barely any merchandise.
Little background here, man. It's that video was done in this room. And we were sitting right there. You guys don't know what I'm pointing
there.
at.
The TV was over there. You guys can't see it.
You guys can see. There's a corner wall here.
And his TV at the time was right there.
And then we were sitting in the 2 chairs watching the draft.
And we were pissed off because the selection before.
William Jackson III was taken by the Bengals. And that was a lot of our draft crush, especially Jedi. Shout out to Still Jedi. That was his draft crush. I haven't seen a bigger draft crush from Jedi outside of Mason, honestly. Mason was a big draft crush for Jedi, but before that it was William Jackson.
And the Bengals took him.
We were all heated, and we're like, well, maybe we go D-tackle. Maybe they go corner.
Maybe we get Miles Jack because he was still on the board at the time. We didn't.
We did not. In fact, we were desperate. We panicked when we went Artie Burns. Xavier Howard was still on the board. We took Artie Burns. 3rd round pick in the 1st round.
Yep.
But I was in this room, and that was before the painting. That was before we painted the wall, before we got all of this.
Yeah, at the time, all we had as far as merchandise goes was nothing but a big Steelers blanket, which was our background for like 3 years.
Which has now been donated to our niece, so she
and
can
we
sport
had
that.
nothing but like combined maybe 3 jerseys.
Right. And we went to a commercial break just to come back to an extra point. What are we doing here? Kick the field goal, then go to commercial break.
I don't know.
Quarterbacks for New Homes. Russell Wilson of the Broncos. Carson Wentz with the Washington Commanders. Matt Ryan with the Colts. Marcus Mariota with the Falcons. Baker Mayfield with the Panthers.
Where's Mitch?
Yeah, where the
Why is he highlighting Mitch?
Where's that boy?
Where's my fucking quarterback?
Where's Mitch? Oh, but you can put Mariota on there. Okay. I feel personally attacked.
I'm gonna put Baker on there.
Fuck Baker. Swear jar. Could have had Miles Jack. Well, we did get him. Just took like 7 years.
It took a bit.
Yeah,
It took a bit for us to.
We ultimately rebounded.
Yes.
And we should have taken Jack that year. I know we still had Shazier and Timmons, and Vince Williams was breeded underneath Timmons. But Timmons was in his last year of his contract. And they just liked Williams too much,
yeah.
which I understand. I understand why they liked Williams too much, but Someone that was a top 5 selection before he got hurt doesn't fall in your laps that often.
No. And he did. And I understand cornerback was a major need. But it wouldn't have been the first time for a team to ignore their biggest need for the best player on the board.
Yeah. And we did go defense 3 straight picks there with Burns, Davis, and Javon Hargrave.
And neither are with the team anymore. Actually, the best guy from that draft class is actually Hargrave. He went to the Pro Bowl last year with Philly.
And got the biggest payday. Good for Hargrave. I missed the Gravedigger.
Yes. Good for Hargrave. Hope he's doing great.
Ah, man. How did Baker do? I don't know. I haven't really looked into Baker in terms of watching a Panthers game.
I haven't really paid attention.
In fact, that reminds me.
I heard somewhere that he's actually the starter for now.
Well, he's going to have to be. Who are you going to start?
You can't go with Darnold.
Take off!
You sat the guy. It is intercepted. Oh, my God.
Whoa, the comeback is real, folks. The comeback is real. Oh, my.
That is intercepted by number 50.
Wow, that is Chandler Wooten with the interception. Anthony Brown Jr. throws a pick 6 right to Wooten.
Chandler Wooten. I don't know who the hell that guy is, but good play.
Look at this. Let's watch this replay. What did Brown see? Wow, I don't know what he saw.
That was just a bad read right there.
The comeback is real, folks, and that puts them in field goal range and in perfect position to make this a 1-score game.
That was a very bad read right there by Anthony Brown.
With 8:20 left.
They go all empty.
They go empty. Come on, McSorley. Come on, McSorley. I'm rooting, man. Come on, McSorley.
And he's scrambling.
Almost sacked.
Scrambling. He throws it.
And it's caught on the sideline by 31. Who's 31? That is not David Johnson. That's
not even Trish McSorley. That's the rookie.
Oh, that's not McSorley. See, the 6 and the 9, giggity, I mean, there's a difference.
That's the rookie.
But it's a small
That
difference.
is Jarrett Guaranto.
Who?
Guarantano, there you go.
Guarantano. What would Guarantano do? Oh, for all you South Park fans out there, who got that reference? What would Guarantano do if he was here right now?
You better get them on the board. You better get 6 on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, they pulled. Yeah, why would they pull Trace now? It's funny. I called for them to pull Trace, but now you pull him?
We got to see what the Rook's doing. I don't think they even care about the win.
What would Guarantano do?
I don't think they care about the win. They just want to see what the rookie's going to do.
Yeah, obviously. 3rd and 6. This could be a 3 and out. The comeback is not real, folks.
Snap. Drops back. He
Throws
goes
it
deep
end zone.
into the end zone.
What a pass! Touchdown! Wow!
That was a fucking dime right there. That was a hell of a play.
What would Guarantano do? What a touchdown to Jontre Kirkland! What would Guarantano do?
That is 6 points on the board for Arizona. The comeback may be real, folks.
Whoa!
Even for a preseason game, they were looking to end the streak.
Whoa!
You know what? Fuck it. Come on, Cardinals. Make this shit happen. End the streak.
What?
Become the Brock Lesnar. Become the Brock Lesnar.
The Conqueror. Hey, I love that confidence, man. Guarantano oozes that confidence. He's like, yep, easy money.
Now they're only down by 7.
Wow. He comes in after the interception from Wooten in his first drive. It only took him 3 plays to throw a touchdown.
They go for the extra point.
GT show with the touchdown emojis. Hell yeah, brother. Wow. Favorite go-to video for a laugh, lost to Tank and Raiders. Yeah. I haven't watched that video in a while. I'd have to check it out.
It's been a bit. Yeah, I remember that game. I vividly remember that game. And it's something that me and Dan expected, too.
Of course we
were like, bro, we're going to lose to the Raiders. It's the freaking Raiders. They have our number, and it's what happened.
New head coaches this year. Dennis Allen, Todd Bowles, Brian DeBall, Matt Eberfluss, Nathaniel Hackett, Mike McDaniel, Josh McDaniels, Kevin O'Connell, Doug Peterson, and Lovie Smith. It's a lot of new faces.
Yep. 10 new guys.
Really excited to see what Kevin O'Connell can do with the Vikings. Maybe Doug Pearson can turn the Jags around. Brian DeBoer, let's see what he can do with the Giants.
Todd Bowles, he could revive his coaching career.
Yeah.
Head coaching career specifically.
And Mike McDaniel, I'm very excited to see what he can do, man. He's been under very good coaching staffs.
Yep.
And now let's see, another member of the Shanahan coaching tree can branch out and succeed.
Oh, yeah. Could be another Sean McVay, really.
Pretty
a
much.
youngster.
Yep. It's crazy, man. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and Mike McDaniel were all on the same coaching staff.
Yep.
How did Washington fuck that up?
Because they had a Gruden.
Yeah, where are these Ravens fans at, bro? I ain't seen no Ravens fans in the chat. Oh, there's one. There's Jordan. Hey, Jordan. There you are. Shout from Jordan, man.
All right, listen, man.
Where's
Listen, this is just preseason. You got to add the extra point.
Oh,
Got to add the extra point. Listen, it's just preseason, but, it's getting a bit exciting now for the Sunday night.
There's Codex. Now it's getting exciting. What's the streak? 21 consecutive preseason wins.
The Ravens are looking to make it 22.
Yeah.
21-0 over the past 2 years. Wait, it's not that. What the hell am I saying? 2 years.
Come on, Cards. Less than 7 minutes left. 1 point game. The Ravens are about to blow a 24-3 lead. 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns by the Cardinals. Can they tie the game before the end of regulation? Now, keep in mind, I believe in preseason, if it's overtime,
It's just a tie.
it's just a tie. So there's no overtime. In that case, it would just be end of game.
Yep.
That's for preseason only. High pass, but it's caught. It is caught. I think he'll be short of the first down mark.
Number 85 of Baltimore.
Let's see where they spot this ball. That might be a first. Where's the ref? Who's going to spot the ball? That might have been a first down, though. If anything, it'll be inches.
Yep, first down. First down, Baltimore.
Am I saying his last name right? Guarantano? And I'm basing it off of the South Park movie. Guarantano.
Oh, what the hell was that?
What the hell
What
was
the
that?
hell was that? It looked like Brown, Anthony Brown, kind of bobbled the ball a bit.
Right. Jordan, I think likely's done for the game. Hey, Jesse, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing?
Well, what's good, man? What's good?
Pick Six would be very crazy local bands. There's Zach Ertz there. It's still crazy to see Zach Ertz with another bird team.
He came up big last year for Arizona.
Yes, he did.
Helped me in a fantasy matchup one time.
Yeah.
Came up big.
They get 1 10-minute period to improve the score before a tie. Yeah. Which I honestly think they should just cut ties completely. No one wants to see a tie. No one wants to see a tie. Oh, he misses his receiver.
It's 3rd and long coming up right now.
3rd and long. The comeback could be real, folks. The comeback could be real.
It's getting crazy.
I love you says, let's go Cardinals.
Here we go.
Yeah, we've been great, Jesse. How you been, man?
3rd and 15.
Welcome to the first edition of the AFC North War Room. And 3rd and 15, that's a flag, false start, or delay game.
It's on the offense delay game.
Delay of game. That'll push him back to a 3rd and 20. Think Pickett gets to start next week. Unfortunately, no. We would all give him the start, but I don't think he does.
Yeah, I don't know if he does either. Just based on Mitch not really getting a fair evaluation.
Yeah.
Because he's running the majority of the time.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Snap. 3rd and 20, and they just run a screen pass to Batty, who is stopped after maybe a 10-yard gain. But with 4:30 and counting still left in the game, the Cardinals, Guarantano, could lead this team to tie after a 24-3 deficit. Shout out to Trace McSorley for getting them their first touchdown of the game earlier this quarter.
And the Ravens have won 21 consecutive preseason games. That is an NFL record. They're looking to make it 22, but the Cardinals are looking to become Brock Lesnar 2.0.
Right.
This game, the streak.
Les says this game might end a tie. That ain't no guess. That's what it's going to be.
Be careful down there, Swanee.
That ain't no guess. That's what it's going to be. Oh, what a booming punt by Stat. Is that Stat?
Probably.
That's the rookie punter, I believe, if he's still playing. That's a booming punt. Pins him down to the 15.
Man, Arizona's got a long way to go.
But, hey, I trust Guarantano. After that touchdown, took him 3 plays to get as many touchdowns as McSorley tonight.
Points by play caller. Cliff Kingsbury 3, Kyler Murray 14. What the fuck does that tell you?
Wait, what? Wait, is he actually... What?
Yeah, they just showed play caller points from making plays. Kingsbury has 3. Murray's got 14.
Now, how do they know that?
I don't know.
Probably because Kyler Murray didn't take the clipboard until late this game.
What the fuck does that tell you?
If that's true, oh my. At that point, man, you let Kyler Murray... You're paying him all the...
What the hell? Anyway, play action. Play action. He goes deep.
Oh, he missed his receiver. He missed his 31 there. Yeah, honestly, the graphic they just showed, they said that points under play calling, Kyler Murray has 14, Kingsbury has 3. If that's true, if that is accurate, and if you're paying Kyler Murray over $40 million a year, you let him do his own play calling. Truthfully, that's how I think the Cardinals should do it. Kingsbury has a poor reputation for just choking. All the way back to, like Rob said, his Texas Tech days when he had Pat Mahomes.
Oh,
and the receiver drops it. Could this be a 3-and-out here?
Might be.
But if I'm the Cardinals, man, I'm letting I'm letting the Kyler Murray just do the play calling if I'm paying him all this money.
Seriously, what the fuck does that tell you? Kyler Murray?
Does a lot.
What the hell?
Does a lot. It's not the first time you've seen it around the league.
And
what
he's
a bomb!
target!
First down on the 3rd and 10. Guarantano throws a bomb to 49. How about this cat, man? Wow. How about this Jarrett Guarantano? Am I saying his name right? I don't care.
He's trying to prove his worth. 3:15 left in the fourth quarter. And, he's sacked.
He is sacked there by number 53. By Chuck Wiley.
Chuck Wiley.
Ah, damn. I want to see stars. That's why I don't care for preseason. Yeah, that's fair. Y'all are cute. Not gonna lie. Can I get your IGs? At @Steel_Twins. There you go. And that's for everyone in the chat. Mitch really hasn't been able to throw to show us much.
Guarantano sacked again.
Eesh. Wiley in there once again.
Offensive line is now helping him.
Okay, now it's going to be a 3rd and impossible here. Yeah, Mitch, I mean, he hasn't had time. And I agree. Yeah, Jesse, I agree. I would give him the whole first half. Like, if Pickett's not going to start, give him the whole first half.
Right.
Because clearly the offensive line barely adjusted when Pickett came in. So give that time to Mitch and let's see what he's capable of so we can get a fair assessment.
I'm fine with that.
So we know what we're getting into if he is indeed our starter.
In the third quarter, you can have Kenny go. Fourth quarter, you can have Mason, or vice versa.
Right. Top 5 stadiums after Heinz Field. See, I've only been to Heinz Field, though. But I'm going to base it off of, like, stadiums I want to go to. And this is no particular order. Lambeau. The Cowboys Stadium. AT&T Stadium?
AT&T.
Let me think. The Rams Stadium. I think the Falcons Stadium's kind of cool.
Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah. Or is that the Saints Stadium?
Or is that the Saints Stadium?
The Superdome.
Yeah, Superdome, yeah.
That's, okay, the Saints. Yeah, okay, I'm going to Saints Stadium.
What's the fuck's the Falcon? I must be confusing for something else.
Probably.
Their stadium's nice.
Shit. Let's see.
Lambeau's
Lambeau's at the top of my list because that's old school.
Viking Stadium's nice. Raider Stadium's nice.
Yeah.
NRG Stadium.
But I'm trying to give credit to, like, the ones that have been around.
Oh, yeah, I understand
like
that.
Lambeau and that.
I understand that.
Trying to think.
Two-minute warning is up. 3rd and 25.
I would say Seattle Stadium's kind of cool. And Guarantano will run on the 3rd and 25. And it'll make it a 4th and manageable. 4th and 10.
He decided to scramble right there. I mean, he saw the field more than me. I suppose that was his best option.
Yeah, 007 says they're restricting Murray. Let him fly. If you're paying him that much, let him fly. Absolutely. Local band says O-line just fell asleep. They just stopped playing. Like, they didn't care.
Nope.
4th and 10. Can Guarantano make the comeback? 2-minute offense, 4th and 10. This is game, guys. Not that it matters, it's preseason, but I still don't want to see the Ravens win. Snap! Throws it! Incomplete! No flags!
And it appears the Ravens are going to hold on.
Damn! Swear jar.
Swear jar.
Anytime I curse, I say swear jar because I'm letting you guys know. That's a bummer. Man, I was rooting for Guarantano. Bummer. Darn. Yeah, oh, yeah, of course, Raymond James. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely Raymond James. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to head down to Florida or Tampa Bay at some point, man.
Yep.
I think going down there would be very fun. Do you still see us struggling against the run? Also, does Najee see an increase in production with this line?
Struggling against the run, maybe to a degree, but I don't think it will be as bad as last year.
There's a flag on the play.
I mean, knock on wood of any injuries.
Once we get Cam going, and I already love what we're seeing from Jack.
And having Alualu back and Ogunjobi with the starting D-line.
If we stay healthy, I think this struggling against the run thing can be very limited.
Yes.
I don't think it'll be what it was in 2019, 2020 when we were dominant. But
I think we'll have our moments.
Yeah.
Throughout the season, but I don't think it will be as bad as last year.
No, I hope not. Not when Cam and Alualu and Ogunjobi are all together. It's gonna be a hell of a trio.
And Najee having a bigger production behind this line, I don't know about that.
It's bad enough he had almost 400 carries last year. And the reason why he had to is because Ben was limited.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks we have are fresh.
Yeah.
So
like, if they have to, they can scramble.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is keep the offense very diverse.
Right.
Down the middle. As middle as I can.
Mm-hmm.
As split as I can. As equal as I can. Now, if one part's struggling and you have to lean on some, obviously that's going to change.
Yeah.
And then this offense might be one-dimensional, and that's going to be the problem.
It's a toss right here.
And that is Batty taking it up for about a gain of 10. This will be 2nd and short. This game's over. Ravens win, guys.
3rd and short coming up. We're down to the final 45 seconds.
Yeah, 7 makes a great point. With Brian Flores in the house? Yeah.
Yes.
Did y'all see the new Elvis movie? I did not.
No.
I've been meaning
I didn't
to see
know
it.
they made an Elvis movie.
They did.
I did not know that.
Did not watch it yet. Well, guys, as the Baltimore Ravens win and increase their record of 22 consecutive preseason victories, we've been streaming for how long now? About damn near 3.5 hours. And that'll finish the game, guys. That's game.
Baltimore wins 22 straight preseason games. Congrats, Baltimore. Not like it really matters.
Right.
I mean, you're keeping the streak going. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And you do have some gems in there. Guys like Isaiah Likely, guys like Jordan Stout, your rookie punter. Your rookie cornerback got a big interception.
Right. What I mostly saw from this game when it comes to the Ravens, however, is Isaiah Likely.
Yes, specifically Isaiah Likely.
This guy is going to be an issue.
Him paired with Mark Andrews, like with their double tight end sets, it's
they run a lot of tight end packages.
Yeah,
a lot. That's always been their way of offense. And the way how their receiver position is already a huge question mark, those two guys to lean on is very good for Lamar. As much as that hurts for me to say, but Isaiah Likely is definitely the star of the show here for the Ravens and looking like a hell of a steal in the mid-rounds.
No doubt about it.
Well, other than that, that is the first edition of the AFC North War Room, and we can expect more throughout the season when scheduling fits, when it comes to our schedule, and, of course, the Steelers' schedule. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be a weekly thing because most games that our rivals play, they play on the same time as us. But when it fits and when we're able to, we're going to get these out, and we're going to keep them we're going to put them out as scheduled streams so you guys know, so you guys can be alerted for sure for the AFC North War Room. But this is the new addition to the channel this year. Not only are we going to be doing live streams for the Steelers games, but as well as the AFC North teams to keep it around the whole Steelers theme and check out what we're facing this upcoming season 6 times.
Yep.
This year. So thank you guys for joining tonight for a preseason game, for a Ravens preseason game, which was somewhat entertaining and almost led to a tie.
So led to a tie.
So for Sunday night, and although it's not labeled Sunday Night Football, I'll call it Sunday Night Football. I'll take it. But that doesn't conclude week 2 of the preseason because I believe we have a game tomorrow night.
Right.
But might as well conclude the week 2 of preseason. And next week, man, we have the Lions, which will close out preseason.
Which will close out preseason, man. The regular season's creeping up. It's getting close. It's getting real close.
Right around the corner, folks. Which, of course, these AFC North War Room things will be a little bit more interesting once we see full starters.
Exactly.
And it'll obviously mean more. And the intensity will be, even crazier because obviously we don't want to see none of these dudes win.
Yeah.
Especially, like, once we see, 2 teams of the AFC North fight each other. Like, that's going to be a very struggling watch.
Exactly.
But we're hoping to add more for these streams so it's more like an AFC North War Room type feel and look and presence compared to our watch parties and our live reactions. But other than that, I think we're going to call it a night, guys. That is that's the first edition of AFC North War Room. Thanks, guys, for joining. Thank you guys for tuning in whenever you guys did. Appreciate you guys spending our Sunday night with us. And you guys have a great rest of your night, great rest of your week. Let's make it a good one as we have one more preseason game to get through, and then the regular season is right here. So let's see what these guys can do. We'll get some content out for the week for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, man, and appreciate all you guys, man.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace!